Hi. Can we please come ahead? We're only so many people and more people will join us. So it'll be nice if everyone could come ahead. I swear to God, I have showered. So I don't stink. I don't vouch for anyone sitting in the front row. But how are we? Wow.
Incredible.
Sit first, sit first, sit first. It's okay. Take your time. Sit. Sit. Settle down, settle down. It'll be fun. We're gonna have a fun afternoon. Done? Comfortable? You wanna like put your bag somewhere and everything? You're good? Okay, hi everybody, how are you doing?
Awesome.
Oh yeah, come on, it's a Sunday afternoon, guys. How are we doing?
Awesome.
One more time. One more last try I'm giving you guys. How are we doing?
Awesome.
Much better, much better. My name is Arsh Malhotra. I will be your host for today afternoon. Welcome to Habitat Studios Poetry Open Mic. How many of you guys are coming here for the first time? Wow. And how many of you guys are attending a poetry open mic in general for the first time? Okay, so for you guys, I'll tell you guys how it goes. People come, they remember that they were good with their ex, they call them up, they start crying to them. Please take me back. Okay, so that's how it goes. So keep your exes on speed dial. मैं भी call करूँगा उसको. I'll also be like, baby, I shouldn't have left you. It's okay. There was a time when I performed and my ex was in the audience. So you can imagine. So a lot of emotions, but it's going to be a fun afternoon. We'll just go over some quick rules before we begin. Each performer has 4 minutes to perform. Please respect the time limit because we've got a bunch of performers and we have to wrap up the show. It's only fair to give everyone an equal opportunity. So at 3 minutes and 30 seconds, there will be a flashlight. You guys can turn around in 3, 2, 1. And that's the flashlight that you guys will see from Aditi's hand. That's the first warning that you've got 30 seconds left. There's also a timer that's going to be up. That's just being switched on. So you guys can also keep a track of your time from stage. Please respect the time limit. There will be another flash at 4 minutes to tell you, enough. Get the fuck out. It's as simple as that. Okay? Clear? Just respect everyone's time, it's important. And if you guys don't respect times, I'm going to be standing in the dark. And I will start creeping my way back on stage. And you guys will have nightmares. Trust me, because this is not a pretty face. Hi, please, come. So, let's talk. Hi, ma'am. Hi, sir. You've been very enthusiastic in your answers. How are you?
Fine.
What's your name, sir?
Tejas.
Tejas, sir. What do you do?
I'm a law student.
Law student. I'm sorry. How are you liking it?
Kind of.
बहुत पढ़ना पड़ता है ना?
हाँ.
हाँ. And I've heard you guys can like make up cases and stuff during exams. Like कौन जाके check करेगा, है ना?
अरे we are in the second.
ये है हमारी देश की future lawyers. And people say, why do we take so much time in court for a case? This is why.
I'm a second year law student. We don't even have law subjects. We just have 2 subjects.
So then how are you a law student? No, 1 second.
I'm a 5-year law.
I gotta understand this. You're a second year law student.
I'm in 5-year law, so we have basically BBA LLB honors. So first we are taught BBA for 2 years. So in that 2 years we have just 2 subjects of law.
So technically guys, even I'm a law student. मैंने भी BBA किया है. ठीक है? Even I'm a law student, guys. If you guys need anything to take a lot of cops, just say, what do you say? Saab, student आए. जाओ दे. But where are you studying, sir?
Huh?
Like which college are you in?
NMIMS.
Again, I'm sorry.
NMIMS.
I know, man. I'm sorry that you're going there. Are you liking NMS?
It's fine.
It's fine. Like, did you want to do law itself?
Yeah.
What?
I'm a
What?
3rd generation lawyer.
Oh, you're a 3rd generation. So family business है.
हाँ.
So again, did you want to do law या पापा ने कहा था?
अरे नहीं मेरा भी इंटरेस्ट था.
अच्छा तेरा भी इंटरेस्ट था. रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है हाँ? पापा को दिखा रहा है. कि मेरा भी इंटरेस्ट था. Guys, this thing is entire live recorded. So just if you guys want to say anything. Look, my boss is sitting right here. I'm not kidding. My boss is right here. So I will have to be completely nice the entire show. I love my job. I love my job. Trust me. मुझे Monday कल सुबह ऑफिस जाना है. It's not like I'm going to find an excuse. Kidding. Anyway, hi ma'am. Are you guys together? Like, have you all come together? I don't want to make things awkward, man. It's okay. Every time I ask someone that, नहीं रे मेरी बहन है. अरे लेकिन साथ में आए हो ना.
नहीं मेरे बहन.
अरे बहन है. अरे राखी सिस्टर की एक्चुअल.
राकेश
किसने बनाया किसको?
दोनों ने दोनों.
झूठ मत बोल. तूने ट्राई किया होगा.
लॉन्ग से बाद में बताऊंगा.
किसको कहाँ जाना है ब्रो? बोल.
नहीं रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है.
अच्छा, so the third person will find out.
नहीं
Okay, like how long have you guys known each other for?
5 to 6 months.
5 to 6 months.
Yeah.
और already बहन बना दिया.
she used to live in the same PG my ex used to live in.
Oh.
रुको मैं चेयर ला रहा हूँ. पोएट्री का भाड़ में. ये बात सुनते हैं bro. This is more interesting. बोल. नहीं मुझे बोल. PG she used to stay.
मैं बाद में बताऊँ.
Bro, हम कहीं नहीं जा रहे. This is all us. We're gonna have a comfortable afternoon. It's only all of us, so might as well just get comfortable. Hi Nikhil, how are you doing? So just to give you an update, he's a lawyer. You've just walked in. He's in second year law from NMIMS, and that is his Rakhi sister who he met 4 to 5 months ago. Right? Now you're caught up. We'll give you also an update. Don't worry, guys. Hi, welcome.
Hi.
Welcome. Sit. There's so much space ahead. So much space here. Come. I'm gonna put you on the spot. So.
No problem. It's fine.
And what's your name, ma'am?
Rashmi.
Rashmi. And what do you do?
I'm studying. I'm pursuing masters in English.
In English. Wow, that's nice. Where are you pursuing it from?
Mitibai.
Mithibai. That's good. That's good. Are you enjoying it?
Yeah.
Like, how many years is the course?
2 years.
2 years. It's interesting. Hi, you guys have just entered. How are you?
Good.
What's your name? Like both of you?
Bhakti.
Bhakti ma'am. And Shubh ma'am, you said, sir?
Sure, yeah.
Shubh. What do you do, sir?
We study.
Where are you all studying?
At Atlas Skilltech University.
It's a university.
वो book नहीं है? Atlas.
No.
कौन सी? Where is this university?
It's in BKC.
It's in BKC. And what are you guys doing there?
Business management.
Business management. Both of you?
Yeah.
And what year are you in?
Sorry.
TY.
Well, TY bro नहीं रे मुझे अच्छे से समझा कौन सा like what is
Third year.
third year हाँ ठीक है and are you guys enjoying business management?
Yeah.
I didn't get that यार properly come on what drove you all like business management?
So, I'm majoring in finance and marketing.
And I'm majoring in marketing and entrepreneurship.
And entrepreneurship nice I work in marketing
Oh, wow.
it's not fun
Even I know it's very.
it's very intense weekends also we don't I know my boss is here bro relax ठीक है my boss is right here so anyway I love my job it's amazing people I'm kidding but are you guys we're gonna have some fun and are you guys coming to a poetry open mic for the first time
I
No.
am.
you are so I'll just let you know we get on stage and it's a cheap therapy session all of us basically like cry our eyes out and then we call our exes and then we realize that they were not half as bad so are you dating someone sir
Not right now.
not right so plans hai
I-
Arey wah, I need to know this. And is she studying in your college? He or she? In your college itself.
Yeah.
And you all have been talking? Is it Bhakti? यहाँ पे मैं दो लोग को भाई बहन बना रहे हैं यहाँ पे डेट कर रहे हैं क्या चल रहा है? That's good. Sir at the back. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
All good.
What's your name, sir?
Pritesh,
Ritesh, sir. What do you do?
I have a business.
Oh, like in what?
Into denims. Denims.
Denims. Material अच्छी है ना? And do you have like a store or do you produce factory? क्या है
We
आपका?
produce.
Oh, that's nice. And I can't even ask is he enjoying it because it's his business. I'm sure he's enjoying it. Have you been to a poetry open mic before, sir?
Poetry first time.
Poetry first time.
Yeah.
Oh, it's very nice of you to come. And have you come to Habitat before?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Are you guys excited to start the show? Yeah? So before we begin, I'm going to narrate a small piece and we'll call on our first act for the afternoon. This piece I had written quite some time ago. Obviously it's a love piece. I mean, otherwise I wouldn't be standing here. It's called A Girl I Met One Evening. I met her at one of the poetry open mics itself, and she was so pretty I had to like write a poem immediately. Cringiest thing you could do, right? And I sent it to her, and she blocked me. So that's that. But India is a free country apparently, so I can narrate this. It's called A Girl I Met One Evening. I met a girl one evening, and I should tell you that she was a beaut. I was helplessly sitting there, and just listening to her. What happened around me was just moot. I didn't care if the world would end that moment, I just knew I had to hear her out. I was mesmerized by her elegance and the way she spoke her mind about. I tried to match her skills, but I was nowhere close. I tried to help my heart from beating fast, but it kept skipping a beat. It felt like time froze. I wish I could go back in time and tell her that she was probably the most beautiful girl that I'd ever seen. I hope it's not a misconnection because I can't wonder what could have been. I pray that our paths cross again when time would feel right. Until then, I'll write this poem and just keep her memories in my mind. Thank you. Keep the applause going. I'm not calling the first act only. Guys, see. Many people are coming here. They're taking a lot of effort, okay, including me, to perform the pieces. So it's kind if you guys support them. So we're gonna do a test round of applause, okay? I'm gonna count down to 3, then all of y'all will clap. We'll see how loud we can clap. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Now you guys have set the bar here. If the bar comes down, I'm gonna try and getting back up, okay? So you guys have set the bar here. Can we have a huge round of applause and welcome our first act of the afternoon, Kritik. Oh yeah, one thing that I forgot. There's a button out here, so you can adjust your height accordingly. Pretty easy, yeah?
Hi, so I'm Kritika.
There was no arm, sorry.
So I'm a little nervous, so it's okay.
Woo!
Yeah. But you're very nice, thank you. So I'm reciting this piece which was born out of a puzzlehood of identity, and this one's called id. I did not know that I had a skin tone till my prettier cousin was born fair. And I did not know that I had a gender till my pubescent breasts determined what I could wear. I did not really know that I had a caste till my father advised me not to use my own surname. Just by the way, my name is Kritika Zambre. I did not really know I have a sexuality till innocent kisses with the flower lips of a girl that looked like me were deemed tainted. And not just because of my red lips. I did not really know that I was privileged till people of my around did not mind the lockdown. And I didn't really know how heavily I was anglicized till I wrote to my loved ones poems in a language they did not understand. I find new things about the self each day, but when I look into the mirror, I promise I am the same person. Or am I? Am I a structural, generational prison, unaware, lost in a forest of identities, curiously, furiously serpentine, confused as to what of me to retain and what to shed, what to acknowledge and what to celebrate? I stand atop this same recurrent wavelength of a violent ocean. If I try to find the source of that violence, will that lead me to the original silence? If I try to flee this collective, self-destructive alliance, would that be at reality's allowance? If I try to find words that could heal this multi-generational curse, could I find them? And if I find out that the person in the mirror is not the same as me, could I ever reach acceptance? Am I only as human as my projection to this mirror? Am I only human as my history? As far as I am told that to history I can either be a comma or a full stop. If I tried, could I be a question mark? Thank you.
Guys, can we have a huge round of applause for Kritika? That was such a beautiful piece, Kritika. Thank you so much. How long have you been writing for?
I wrote my first poem when I was in 4th grade.
I don't know when you were in 4th grade.
11 years now.
11 years. And what are you doing right now?
I'm studying physics
Studying physics. And where?
at Mysore.
At Mysore. Like, that's not the college's name, no?
Yeah, Amrita
Amrita
Vishwavidyalaya.
Vishwavidyalaya. And sorry, what year are you? Are you doing your undergrad or are you doing undergrad? Third year. Are you enjoying physics?
I love physics.
You love physics. What drove you to? Because physics is a very fascinating subject, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly.
See, I'm a poet,
Hmm.
so obviously I love making things hard for myself.
That's why we're here.
Yeah, exactly. So I romanticize difficulty. So I chose physics.
Chose physics. Guys, round of applause for someone actually liking science, यार. भाई मैं तो आर्ट्स वाला हूँ. मैंने फिजिक्स 8th grade के बाद छोड़ दी थी. Physics, chemistry, bio, सब I left it only. यार, I couldn't do that jazz. It's interesting. And like, do you enjoy performing or
I do.
you like enjoy performing? And how long have you been performing for?
Technically 2 years, 1 or 2 years.
Technically, you.
I mean, I perform in my room all the time to imagine.
अरे वो तो हम सब नहाने के टाइम नाचते हैं. We all bathroom singers out here. Oh, that's good. That's good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna ask all of you all a small question before we call on the next act. What's the cringiest thing you guys have done for love?
Love.
The cringiest, because I'm gonna tell you guys a small story and we'll call on the next act. What's the cringiest thing you guys have done? Anyone? Date your ex. Wow, that's cringy. Fair enough. Fair enough. What the rest of you guys? Oh, don't be afraid. No one can top up the cringiest thing I've done. Trust me. So don't be afraid and don't judge me also. And no one's gonna judge you guys. So no one. You guys are at a poetry open mic. You guys are writers, and none of y'all have done something cringy for love.
I took a Virar train to pick him up
Virar train and from
from Bandra.
Bandra. Okay, something about
It's
me.
not cringy, it's just stupid.
I'm a South Bombay boy, so I don't know anything that you just said. That's Latin to me. I've taken 2 local trains in my life.
Oh, I have done something crazy.
Please tell us.
So, when Coca-Cola started that name campaign, they used to write names on the
Right.
Coca-Cola cans. So, like, they had come to my Coca-Cola people had come to my university. They were collecting names, so you could get one can with a name on it. And instead of getting my own, I got her name.
Oh, that Akshata, that is adorable.
That is cringy in retrospect.
That is adorable. Anyone else? Friend zone. क्या 5 महीने में friend zone बन गए, कुछ कर नहीं पाया तू. What is this?
अरे
I love I get one person to chill with. I think it doesn't necessarily have to be cringe for like you, but anything. Nothing. Okay, fine. Then I will tell you guys my story. So a little bit about me. I went to an all-boys school until the fifth standard, and then I went into a co-ed. And coming from an all-boys school, I was rowdy, I was rough. You know, I used to come back with some scratch, some bruise, something or the other every day. My mother was also fed up with, "Kya kar rahe tu school mein, bro?" And when I moved to a co-ed school in the 6th, I didn't realize that there was another species of humanity that existed. And I didn't know. I was like, shit, ये लोग पढ़ते भी है, बात भी करते हैं. Oh my God. And I didn't know how to talk to them. It was alien for me, right? Because I was born and brought up around boys. And I was like, shit, यार बात करनी पड़ेगी. But I was a very weird combination because coming from an all-boys school, so I didn't change. I was still an attention seeker. I mean, इसलिए मैं host बना हूँ क्योंकि मुझे attention पसंद है. And I was always rowdy. I was rough. I was loud. But these girls, like back in the school, they were very gentle. They were very, tip-top. South Bombay school tha, yaar, kya expect karte ho? All these girls are very prim proper. They come like, "Good morning, ma'am," like that kind. And we're like, "Arey, kaise ho, ma'am?" Like that was me. So it was a very vast difference, right? But still, I had a very weird combination. I was loud. I was rowdy. I was popular. So I was in the student council for 2 years. But at the same time, my teachers hated me. So I was in like that middle space ki, am I a good student or am I just like attention whore? Like, I don't know, right? But then in the 10th, some students left and new students came. And I was like, in the 11th, I'm going to reinvent myself. And so all these girls that joined, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get a girlfriend this year. I'm gonna get a girlfriend. Because it's difficult, you know, being the 5th, 7th, 9th, 11th wheel sometimes in your relationship, in your friend circle. I was tired of paying stag entry, to be very honest. Like, a lot of my money was going there. So I was like, let's find a girlfriend. And this new girl comes in to my school. I'm not gonna take any names, so we'll call Tanya Prachi. Cool? And she came into school, and the minute I saw her, I moved from Arsh Malhotra to Ali from Dhoom. 1 minute mein. I saw her and I was like, ah. Like, I was just like, I started imagining on the bike, her at the back, you know, and then cut to her and me in my shadi outfit, cut to like our children, our great grandchildren, and all of that. And I was like, bro, isse to baat karni padegi, hai na? So we started talking and everything, and she sent me a message saying, would you go out for a movie? I was like, ay hai, mera man mein jo laddu phoota hai na, mera man mein jo laddu phoota hai. But I was like, nahi, I'm going to keep my cool. I'm going to keep my calm. So I said, yes, I'd love to see the new Minions movie with you, and I think we should name our children Kiara and Kunal. Like, that was my response. And we went out for the movie. Now, she didn't tell me that she also called another friend of hers. It was basically, tell me your friends owned without telling me your friends owned. I'm kidding, guys. And she calls me, and then during the movie, she tells me, she's like, you know, my birthday is coming up. I'm like, oh, that's a good thing. No, yeah, you know my boyfriend. I was like, fuck, yeah, iska boyfriend. No, my ex-boyfriend. Hated birthdays. So he never did anything for me, and he was always busy. So I was like, you know what, this time I am going to change. I am going to impress her on her birthday. So I decided to send her 7 gifts anonymously, 7 days leading up to her birthday. Okay? Now, 11th tha, 2015 ki baat hai. I was a school kid at that time, so मुझे pocket money मिलता था. I used to get a small sum of pocket money. Now, when I was giving her 7 gifts, I realized that I was falling about 1,500 rupees short of giving the gift. I loved my PlayStation. PSP. I loved it. Yeah, I can see that in your eyes. Yeah, that's what. We're going there. We're going there. Today, I Googled the value of the PlayStation today morning. Brand new is about 5,000 rupees. Back in 2015 would be at least 7,000 rupees. Second hand, you would sell for anywhere between 3,000, 4,000 rupees back then. I love her look. She's just sitting there like, kya kiya tune? But I went to Hirapanna Shopping Center, South Bombay boy. Yes, I know. Hirapanna Shopping Center at Haji Ali. And I went and I was like, मुझे 1,500 चाहिए. So I went and I told him 1,500. He said, done. तो मैंने 1,500 में अपना PS में बेच के आ गया. 7 days I sent her, and on the 7th day I was like, I'm going to profuse my love for you. And I ended up doing that. And I was like, you know what? I love you. These have been my kind of gestures to show you how much I care about you. And her response was, oh, thank you. I was just telling my boyfriend what an amazing... I was just telling my boyfriend how lucky a girl would be to have you. That hurts, right? That hurts. When someone else tells you who you want to be with, they're like, "Arey, any girl will be lucky to have you. So you become the lucky girl, na?" अब भी मैसेज करता हूँ मैं उसको, क्योंकि it's like she's blocked me, no, तो I जाता नहीं है तो I'll just rant. I'm kidding, she hasn't blocked me, guys. We still have a Snapchat streak together. But that's the cringiest thing that I've done. Thank you very much. Round of applause चलेगा. The next person that I'm about to invite is a first-time performer. She's performing for the first time at Habitat. So with all your energy, with all your enthusiasm, please welcome on stage Rashmi.
Keep clapping this on the stage.
Yeah, so good afternoon, everyone. So, it was my dream to perform at Habitat, and today is the day. Okay, so I'll start my piece. I used to be jovial, equivalent to saying I used to breathe. I don't know when I decided to cease breathing. The air is lovely and gentle. When did I conclude that it was acceptable to allow someone to decide how happy I was? When did I start staring at the ground instead of the sky filled with crystal stars? How did I have avoided staring myself in the mirror? How did I become obsessed with showing you my unadulterated, pure love? I stopped worrying about myself, merely engulfed in noxious, deadly ideas of loving you to keep with me. But now that our love has become less pure, it resembles as a fading rose, black and dry. But it's still lovely for me. To some extent, I feel I can save it again, but only I am feeling it again and yet again. Thank you.
Thank you, Rashmi. Ani, you're the best. Thanks. Have you been writing for a while?
Yeah, I was writing from when I was 15,
So 15. And how old are you now?
22.
22. Nice. And have you been performing?
Yeah, in my home,
And where are you from, sir? Ma'am.
Ajmer, Rajasthan.
Ajmer. Nice. And when you moved to Bombay?
Last year.
Last year. How are you liking it?
It's good.
What's like you actually enjoy Bombay? or ऐसे ही बोल रहे हो?
Yeah, it was my family's place.
Okay.
I have my family's place.
You have family here, so you're not living alone. तो पीजी कैसे?
Like away
my-
from.
नहीं मुझे कहानी सुननी है आप बोल. तो पीजी, still are you PG or? Okay, fair enough. So that's how you guys met, huh?
X is also in the same.
Wow, तो ex को भी बहन बना लेना. नहीं? क्यों? चांस है अभी भी.
Toxic बहन नहीं जीवन.
अच्छा मैं बोल रहा ब्रो इट्स गोना चेंज बाय द एंड ऑफ टुडे ट्रस्ट मी. मैं जो प्यार की बातें करूंगा ना तो खुद उसको कॉल करके बोलेगा मैं पीजी बन जाता हूँ तेरे घर में छोड़. We had some new people join us, I think. Have we? How are you? Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Are you guys performing? Oh, you got 3 people to support. That's so kind. Hi, ma'am. What's your name? Batul. And you're performing, ma'am?
Yes.
And they've come to support you?
Yes.
So kind, so kind. What do you do, ma'am?
I'm dietitian.
Dietitian. देखो भाई मेरा वेट नहीं बढ़ रहा. मैं बहुत ट्राई कर रहा हूँ. मेरा सिर्फ पेट बढ़ रहा है. जो भी खाता हूँ यहाँ आता है. यहाँ से कुछ सजेस्ट करो ना. High metabolism. शो के बाद मिलता है. Give me your card. I'll need it. Dietitian. That's good. That's good. Hi, sir. Hi, sir. What do you do?
Job.
Where, sir?
Export Agency of India.
Export Agency of India. And what's your name, sir? Oh, sir. Nice, sir. And how long have you been working there? Like
From last 1 year.
1 year. And आप पहले से ही like this is the first job or you used to work somewhere else before?
It's my first job.
Oh, you're very young. Hi, it's good to see you. And are you performing?
Yeah.
It's good. I'm excited. Excited to hear you speak. You want to play a game?
Yeah?
You guys are feeling a little down, so let's play a game. So the first game that I have is for the front 2 rows. Okay? Second game that we'll play with the people at the back. Because नहीं तो बहुत लंबा हो जाएगा. So we'll divide it. So this game that I'm going to make you guys play is called 1, 2, 3. It's an improv game. How many of you guys have seen improv before? Seen improv? Perfect. Very simple game. Each of y'all are going to select a number. It can repeat, don't worry, from 1 to 10. 10 not included, so like 1 to 9 essentially. Single digit numbers. And I will give you guys a prompt. So for example, if I say cafeteria, okay, we'll start. So what's your name?
Tanmay.
Tanmay. We'll start with you, sir, and then we'll move like this. Ma'am, Akshada, and then we'll go all the way to that, okay? And I'm just going to give you guys a prompt, and all you have to do is the number of words that you have selected. You have to speak, and collectively, we will try to build a story. You know, it's a poetry and storytelling open mic, so let's see what all of us as a team we can do. Cool? So I'm going to give you guys a random prompt, and before that, let's select some numbers. Start with you.
Number?
Select a number.
Yeah, so 3.
3. So you can speak only in 3 words.
Okay.
Ha, that's the trick. So, hi sir, what's your name?
Satyan.
Satyan sir. I've seen you perform here before.
Yeah.
And choose a number, sir.
6.
6. So 3, 6,
5.
5,
1.
1, 2.
4. 7.
3. 2. 9.
5.
I don't remember your numbers, you guys better do. Everyone remembers their numbers? Okay, so now let's see where all of us can get when we collectively get together and build a story. So I'm gonna give you guys a random. Okay, people at the back, you guys can help me here. Give me a suggestion for a activity that you love doing with your family. Eating. Typical Punjabi. Huh? Playing sports. Anything else? Watching a movie. Let's go with watching a movie. So your activity is watching a movie. Tanmay sir, you'll start.
Yeah.
And you'll give us the first line of the story in 3 words. This is going to be fun, guys. Don't worry.
Only 3 words.
Only 3 words. कुछ भी बोल दे.
Was watching Narcos.
Was watching Narcos. Sir. Satyan sir.
नार्कोस में कुछ ऐसा हुआ था कि
कुछ ऐसा हुआ था कि
था
नार्कोस Okay.
नार्कोस में
Was-
कुछ ऐसा हुआ था
was watching Narcos. Narcos में कुछ ऐसा हुआ था
कि मेरे रोंगटे खड़े
कि मेरे रोंगटे खड़े. Okay.
हो
हो. Okay, good. Was watching Narcos. Narcos में कुछ ऐसा हुआ था कि मेरे रोंगटे खड़े हो
गए.
You said only one? Lovely. Told you we'll get somewhere. I told you we'll get somewhere. One. She's got a priority thought. Okay. Was watching Narcos. Narcos में कुछ ऐसा हुआ था कि रोंगटे खड़े हो गए. Super. कुछ भी. No, take 2 random words. I don't know. Okay, I don't. Ma'am.
Know why that happened.
Know why that happened. Okay, we're just going to do a quick recap. Was watching Narcos. Narcos में कुछ ऐसा हुआ था कि मेरे रोंगटे खड़े हो गए. I don't know why that happened.
Ted Bundy was on.
Ted Bundy was on. Okay, we've got a twist in the story. Okay, ma'am. I need to hear what she's going to speak about now. कुछ भी.
A 3-hour binge of Tarak Mehta.
Okay, Narcos में बापूजी आए हैं. Okay. I really want to see them do garba with bags of cocaine, dude. That'll be mad fun. आइए पधारिए मेरे पाबलो जी. Okay.
Was watching Narcos.
We'll get there. Wait, I'm gonna recall. Narcos. Was watching Narcos. Narcos में कुछ ऐसा हुआ था कि मेरे रोंगटे खड़े हो गए. I don't know why that happened. Ted Bundy was there. Was on a 3-hour binge of Tarak Mehta.
हे माँ माता जी. Brilliant. Okay, now we gotta find the ending to the story. I really want to see where this story goes, guys. I really want to see where this goes.
Sundarlal entered.
Sundarlal entered. Okay, so let's do a quick recap before we move on. Was watching Narcos. Narcos में कुछ ऐसा हुआ था कि मेरे रोंगटे खड़े हो गए. I don't know why that happened. Ted Bundy was watching a 3-hour binge of Tarak Mehta. Hema Mataji. Sundarlal enters.
और इसके बाद मेरे घर का पावर कट हो गया.
और उसके बाद मेरे घर का पावर कट हो गया. Fantastic. Last 2. Let's see where the story ends.
उसके बाद मेरे घर का पावर वापस आ गया.
उसके घर मेरा घर का पावर वापस आ गया. Fantastic. कुछ भी.
Too much pressure.
Life is a bitch.
Life is a bitch. देखो भाई हमें कहानी बनाई थी सच्चाई नहीं. सच्चाई like सब introspection में चले गए अब. But okay, let's have a quick recap before we go on our next performer. Narcos was watching Narcos. Narcos में कुछ ऐसा हुआ था कि मेरे रोंगटे खड़े हो गए. I don't know I don't know why that happened. Ted Bundy was on a 3-hour binge of Tarak Mehta. Hema Mataji, Sundarlal enters. My power, नहीं मेरा और उसके बाद मेरा पावर चला गया मेरे घर का पावर चला गया मेरे घर के पावर वापस आ गई लाइफ इज अ बिच guys huge round of applause for all of you all keep the applause going for our next performer who's a first time performer Tanmay
हेलो एवरीवन तो मेरा नाम है तन्मय कटियार और मैं जो आज आपको सुनाने जा रहा हूँ दिस इज़ फॉर ऑल द मदर्स माँ के लिए है माँ के नाम है टू ऑल द लेडीज़ तो मैं स्टार्ट करता हूँ लिखा है कि मैं जब जब गिरा दुनिया की नज़रों में मैं जब जब गिरा दुनिया की नज़रों में उसने बड़े प्यार से संभाल लिया पूरे मोहल्ले ने उसे बेबस कहा मगर उसने अकेले ही सब बच्चों को पाल लिया मेरी पहली किलकारी को खुशबू सा उसने समेट लिया अपने आगोश में मैंने खुदा देखा था जब आंखें खोली थी मैंने होश में जैसे कुदरत ने एक नए बीज को अपने सीने में शाला दिया है शाला मीन्स होता है घर जैसे कुदरत ने एक नए बीज को अपने सीने में शाला दिया है उसने खुद को थोड़ा तोड़कर मेरे मुंह को निवाला दिया है क्या बात आगे लिखा है कि कई बार ऐसा होता है कि बहुत सी औरतें मजदूरी करती हैं बहुत सी ऐसे परिवार से आती हैं जो दिन रात मेहनत करती हैं अपने बच्चों को पेट पालने के लिए तो उसके लिए लिखा था कि उसके हाथ बोझ ढोते हैं और माथे का पानी हवा सुखा देती है उसके हाथ बोझ ढोते हैं और माथे का पानी हवा सुखा देती है वो अपने बच्चे के लिए आसमान भी झुका देती है जब धूप बरसती है सर पर कि दरख्त भी सूख जाएं जब धूप बरसती है सर पर कि दरख्त भी सूख जाएं माँ का आंचल झूमता है तो आग भी सर्द हवा देती है शुक्रिया आगे लिखा है कि जैसे सदियों की तपन के बाद एक ठंडी शाम आई आज मेरी माँ मुस्कुराई तो मैंने दिवाली मनाई वो खफा हुई मुझसे तो बस मुंह मोड़ लिया मैंने पुकारा माँ तो थप्पड़ लगाकर गुल सा मुझे गोद लिया मैं सो गया ये सोच कर कि ज़िंदगी तो बस एक ख्वाब है वो रात भर जागती रही कि उसके बच्चे की तबीयत ख़राब है अब समय इतना धुंधला है कि टिक टिक वाली सुई भी दिखाई नहीं देती चलो पहले खाना खाओ ये आवाज़ भी अब सुनाई नहीं देती कुछ पाने की आस में ऐसा भी क्या सुरूर लाया हूँ कुछ बनने की खातिर आज अपनी माँ से ही कितना दूर आया हूँ ऐ बड़े शहर मेरी शिकायतें तुझसे यूँ खामखा नहीं हैं ऐ बड़े शहर मेरी शिकायतें तुझसे यूँ खामखा नहीं हैं इस भीड़ में अकेला हूँ क्योंकि यहाँ मेरी माँ नहीं है क्या बात मैंने सीख लिया है अश्कों को समेटे रखना पलकों की सरहदों में यहाँ छत तो है पर ऊपर आसमान नहीं है और आखिर में ये सभी औरतों के लिए मैं मुंबई से नहीं हूँ मैं झांसी से आता हूँ तो आज भी हिंदुस्तान के कई इलाकों में ऐसा होता है कि जहाँ पे बेटी का पैदा होना एक अभिशाप माना जाता है तो उसके लिए मैंने लिखा था कि कहीं जन्मा उसने एक मासूम सी बेटी को तोहफे में कुछ दुआएं तो कई जलालतें आईं मैंने देखा है सरिता की धारा को बटते हुए जैसे एक माँ के पेट से एक और माँ आई थैंक यू सो मच
Keep it going for Tanmay. Beautiful. For two reasons. A, for me at least, especially personally, very relatable. I lived alone for 6 years, 7 years of my life, away from family. Went to Vancouver, Canada to make my life, and I understand where you're coming from because it's very difficult. Living alone, you don't have anyone to wake you up saying, "Subah उठ गई, चल खाना खा ले पहले." You know, when you come home, there's no one to yell at you to pick up your socks. When you come home, there's no one to say, "चल बेटा बहुत थक गया होगा, क्या खाएगा आज?" कोई नहीं है. So I understand that. Very second reason is I have two mothers in the audience. One, my actual mother that's sitting right there. And second, my boss, who's also like a mother to me at work. So I have two mothers out here. So, thank you for that. Very, very well put. Huge round of applause for Tanmay. तो उसी पे मैंने दो पंक्तियाँ लिखी थी. माँ बाप पे ही मैंने दो पंक्तियाँ लिखी थी कि कहा है कि ज़िंदगी नहीं आसान ये वक्त ने हमें बता दिया कि ज़िंदगी नहीं आसान ये वक्त ने हमें बता दिया लेकिन डट कर रास्ते पर चलना ये माँ बाप ने हमें सिखा दिया. थोड़ा इमोशनल कर दिया था आपने हमें. अभी थोड़ा भी रौनक बढ़ानी पड़ेगी इस महफिल की. तो चलो और रुलाते हैं आप लोग को. आ जाओ. अभी अगले एक्ट को बुलाने से पहले आप सभी से पूछना चाहता हूँ कि there have been a lot of friends in your life. People have had a lot of friends, and there have been many instances where friends kind of drift apart. I'm not talking about romantic relationships. I'm not talking about your boyfriend, girlfriend, your partner. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about friendship. How many people have been there in the audience where you don't plan it, but sometimes friendships break, and it happens over time. It doesn't happen overnight. So how many people have been there? Right? I'm going to narrate a small story. It's about a breakup between two friends. Two strangers in the night who became friends by sunrise. They met at a party, exchanged numbers, and promised to stay in touch the next day. As the sun rises, दोनों के दिमाग में एक ही ख्याल आता है. क्या उसे वो बात याद रहेगी? Should I send a message by saying, "Hey there, it was nice to see you yesterday," or should I send a message by saying, "Hello"? कैसे भी करके तुम उम्मीद और हौसला लेकर व्हाट्सएप पे उसका नाम सर्च करते हो एंड यू सेंड अ सिंपल हाय. बेचते ही तुम्हारे दिल की धड़कनें तेज़ होती है while you wait for a simple 6-letter word to pop up under a name and soon it reads online. लेकिन वो देखते ही start regretting your decision. You're like, क्या उसका सामने से रिप्लाई आएगा या मैंने कुछ ज़्यादा ही जल्दी मैसेज कर दिया था? Should I have waited for 3 days like How I Met Your Mother had asked us to? As your mind starts to race and your heart picks up some pace, that 6-letter word turns into an even more beautiful 6-letter word, and soon you see her typing. Those few seconds feel like hours as you wait for her to press send, और अपना mind distract करने के लिए तुम फ़ोन नीचे रखने ही जाते हो. तभी एक आवाज़ आती है. टिडिंग. वो मजाक में लिखती है, "Hey there, long time no see." बस यार वो देखते तुम्हारे सारे डाउट्स क्लियर होते हैं and you finally take the conversation forward. धीरे धीरे you start to talk every day. Every hour of the day feels different. Every conversation has an exciting energy. You start loving to learn new things about them and you can't wait to tell them about the day you had. दिन की शुरुआत how did you sleep and did you get enough rest से होती थी और end भी hope you ate well and how was your day से. हर दिन के हर घंटे टेक्स्ट करते, रात को घंटे घंटे बात करते. बट देन इट कम्स टू अ पॉइंट वेयर तुम दोनों एक दूसरे से बात कम करते हो. एंड व्हेन यू सी ईच अदर समवेयर यू आर लाइक, मैं बात करूं या ना करूं, पीछे मुड़ूं या बस चलता रहूं. एंड दैट्स व्हेन यू थिंक टू योरसेल्फ, व्हाई डिड यू लुक अवे व्हेन आई क्रॉस्ड योर पाथ टुडे? आई कांट बिलीव दैट वी डिसाइडेड टू वॉक डाउन द सेम रोड बट वन ऑफ अस वेंट अ डिफरेंट वे. It's hard to comprehend that you're the same person who left everything when I needed it the most, and now, no matter how many times I try to say hello, all you tell me is adios. ऐसा क्यों होता है? क्यों बिछड़ते हैं दो दोस्त जो बस कुछ ही देर पहले एक दूसरे के बगैर रह नहीं सकते थे? Why is it that the person you once considered to be the most important in your life starts putting you lower down on their priority list? You start reflecting on your memories, and like a broken mirror, you try to mend them back together, you try to improve, but the cracks still stay the same. Like a broken mirror, they impact your every move. They say communication is key, but then why are most of the reasons behind our fights just simple misunderstandings? तुमने जो कहा उसने क्या समझा, इसका जवाब तुम ढूंढते रहते हो और इसी जवाब के खोज में 2 मिनट का रास्ता 2 साल का फासला बन के कब रह जाता है ये पता नहीं चलता. You start missing her communication because of some miscommunication. Truth were understood as lies. We were just two strangers in the night who became friends by sunrise. Finding solace in each other, we wandered the streets, leaving the world behind, we danced on our feet. But then why did it hurt when a friend turned to a stranger and we started to grow apart? I just wonder what it will take for us to go back in time and begin from the start. And that's the problem. Now, sometimes the person that breaks your heart isn't your lover, it's not your partner or your family, it's a person you considered a friend. You start missing the person they used to be while you hold on to your past. You start reminiscing the times you had to go, wondering why it didn't last. You might have 2,000 friends on Facebook, but they're just 2 friends you want to face. Waiting to book some time with them, you find out that you've been replaced. You're angry, you're heartbroken, you're frustrated, and you start to think if you might have been the problem. सेल्फ डाउट और सेल्फ बिलीफ के बीच में लटकते हुए तुम्हें एहसास होता है कि तुम तो उसे सिर्फ खुश देखना चाहते थे. तभी दिल से एक आवाज़ आती कि चल रहने दे, छोड़. क्या हुआ अगर तुम उसे वो खुशियाँ नहीं दे पाए? एंड में तुम तो उसे सिर्फ मुस्कुराते हुए देखना चाहते थे ना. इवन इफ इट मेंट दैट यू weren't the reason behind that smile. Thank you. अभी इसी तालियों के बीच स्वागत कीजिए हमारे अगले कलाकार को, बातुल.
जो सर ने अभी स्टोरी सुनाए हैं उसी पे मैंने एक शेर लिखी थी. तो अर्ज़ किया है, मुझे कश्मकश में रफ्ता रफ्ता रहना सिखा गया. मुझे कश्मकश में रफ्ता रफ्ता रहना सिखा गया. मुझे हल्का हल्का 2 घूंट पीना सिखा गया. मुझे कश्मकश में रफ्ता रफ्ता रहना सिखा गया. मुझे हल्का हल्का 2 घूंट पीना सिखा गया. मेरी ज़िंदगी से हर शख्स ज़र्रा ज़र्रा जाने वाला. मेरी ज़िंदगी से हर शख्स ज़र्रा ज़र्रा जाने वाला. मुझे कतरा कतरा ज़िंदगी जीना सिखा गया. तो जैसे फ्रेंड्स जाते हैं और हम सोचते हैं कि मतलब हम लोग वेल विशर्स रहते हैं फिर कि वो जहाँ भी रहे अच्छे से रहे, खुश रहे. तो उस पर एक पोयम लिखी थी मैंने कि उसे ज़िंदगी से खो चुकी हूँ लेकिन दुनिया से खोना नहीं चाहती. हाँ, उसकी इंस्टा स्टोरी से उसके होने का एहसास होता है. हाँ, उसकी इंस्टा स्टोरी से उसके होने का एहसास होता है. उसकी स्नैपचैट स्टिक से उसकी सलामती का आगाज़ होता है.
क्या बात है.
काफ़ी फ़िक्र भी होती है और फिर उस फ़िक्र में उसका ज़िक्र भी. काफ़ी फ़िक्र भी होती है और फिर उस फ़िक्र में उसका ज़िक्र भी. सुबह से शाम तक सिर्फ एक तस्वीर का इंतज़ार होता है. उस तस्वीर को देख मुस्कुराना, उस तस्वीर को देख मुस्कुराना. लेकिन कब्र पर फूलों को देख मैं रोना नहीं चाहती. हाँ, उसे ज़िंदगी से खो चुकी हूँ लेकिन दुनिया से खोना नहीं चाहती. काफ़ी है उस मैखाने में, काफ़ी है उस मैखाने में उस मकान का ख्याल रखने. काफ़ी है उस मैखाने में उस मकान का ख्याल रखने. उन ऊंची दीवारों में हर ज़र्रा बेमिसाल रखने. काफ़ी है उस मैखाने में उस मकान का ख्याल रखने. उन ऊंची दीवारों में हर ज़र्रा बेमिसाल रखने. काफ़ी है उस दर पर खड़े, काफ़ी है उस दर पर खड़े आने जाने वाले कुछ मेरी तरह. छपे रंग सा हर सुख हर दुख हर दफ़ा हर ताल रखने. लेकिन कफन सफ़ेद देख, कफन सफ़ेद देख मैं उसके रंग धुलते देखना नहीं चाहती. हाँ, उसे ज़िंदगी से खो चुकी हूँ लेकिन दुनिया से खोना नहीं चाहती. रोज़ बात नहीं होती, किसी की भी नहीं होती होंगी. रोज़ बात नहीं होती, ना खबर होती है उसके, लेकिन खबर नहीं होती उसके जज्बात की. वो इस दुनिया में नहीं लेकिन मेरी ज़िंदगी में ख़ास है. वो इस दुनिया में नहीं लेकिन मेरी ज़िंदगी में ख़ास है. मन करता है जाके दूँ हर बात उस रात की. उसे ज़मीन की चादरों में देख, उसे ज़मीन की चादरों में देख मैं आसमान का तारा बनने देना नहीं चाहती. हाँ, उसे ज़िंदगी से खो चुकी हूँ लेकिन दुनिया से खोना नहीं चाहती. मैं उस तराजू के तोल में खुद को तोल कर कैद होना नहीं चाहती. लफ्ज़ों खामोशी में लफ्ज़ों के कच्चे बीच में बोना नहीं चाहती. मैं उस तराजू के तोल में खुद को तोल कर कैद होना नहीं चाहती। खामोशी के लफ्ज़ों में खामोशी के कच्चे बीच में बोना नहीं चाहती। वो जहाँ भी रहे खुश रहे, कभी कभी चाहे रो भी दे। ये गौर देना इस पे थोड़ा कि वो जहाँ भी रहे खुश रहे, कभी कभी चाहे रो भी दे। मैं उन आंसुओं में बाकी रहूँ, मैं उन्हें थमने देना नहीं चाहती। मैं उन आंसुओं में बाकी रहूँ, मैं उन्हें थमने देना नहीं चाहती। मैं उसकी याद में रो सकती हूँ, मैं उसकी याद में रो सकती हूँ, लेकिन जनाजे पर आग भिगोना नहीं चाहती। हाँ, उसे ज़िंदगी से खो चुकी हूँ, लेकिन दुनिया से खोना नहीं चाहती। तो ये इतनी प्यारी ऑडियंस है यहाँ पे। तो एक शेर है मेरा कि डूबते साहिल को कहीं कश्ती नज़र आएंगी। डूबते साहिल को कहीं कश्ती नज़र आएंगी, भटके रास्ते में कहीं दूर बस्ती नज़र आएंगी। डूबते साहिल को कहीं कश्ती नज़र आएंगी, भटके रास्ते में कहीं दूर बस्ती नज़र आएंगी। क्यों दर्द लिए घूमते हो तुम छोटी छोटी बातों पर? क्यों दर्द लिए घूमते हो तुम छोटी छोटी बातों पर? ज़रा मुस्कुरा कर देखो, दुनिया हंसती नज़र आएंगी। शुक्रिया शुक्रिया।
Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going for Batul. आपने जो खूबसूरती से दोस्त के बारे में आपने सॉरी आई एम गोना स्विच टू हिंदी, आई एम अ साउथ बॉम्बे किड, डोंट जज. You had presented your thoughts on friendship so beautifully, and one second while I figure this out. Thank you. Doesn't look like the other way around, but okay, it is. Fair enough. Thanks. I've been here at least like 55 times and I still can't figure this shit out. But thank you so much for writing and for performing. Ma'am, how long have you been writing for?
Since 2014.
2014. और आप परफॉर्म करते आए हैं तब से?
हाँ, नागपुर में।
अच्छा, नागपुर में.
ये मेरा पहला, मतलब मैं स्पेशली हैबिटेट के लिए आई हूँ।
क्या बात है guys, round of applause. Round of applause. बहुत ही अच्छा, बहुत ही अच्छा. काफ़ी लोग, देखो हैबिटेट का नाम काफ़ी रोशन है. सबको एज डाल लेना डीपी में, है ना? बम्बल में सबको अपलोड करना है अपने पिक्चर. सिंगल गाइज लुकिंग एट ऑल. तू तो राखी बांध ब्रो. तू तो रहने दे. Thank you so much for performing. Is there someone we've not spoken to? Hi sir. How are you? पीछे क्या देख रहा है bro इधर? How are you sir?
I'm fine.
What's your name sir?
Karthikeya.
Karthikeya. And are you performing today?
No.
You've come to just support someone or बस ऐसे ही देखने आए हैं आप? Round of applause. We have an audience member. See, we poets can perform for hours. Okay. But we've got brilliant audience members out here who have come to support the arts and who've come to support friends. So that's amazing because if we don't have an audience, we anyways don't get paid. Okay. So the only form of income we get is validation. So thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming and supporting poetry and supporting everyone on stage. आपने जब बोला ना बचपन के बारे में, स्नैपचैट के बारे में, मैंने उस पर बहुत पहले 2-3 साल पहले कविता लिखी थी हिंदी में. I don't write much in Hindi. I try to keep it a mix of Hindi and English in my stories and poetry, but this is pure Hindi and I'm sorry South Bombay so थोड़ू adjust कर लेना, ठीक है? Sorry. बचपन में खेलते थे हम सब यार एक साथ, बैट बॉल हो या साइकिल ना छोड़ा हमने एक दूसरे का हाथ. ये वादे किए थे कि हर दिन नीचे खेलेंगे हम, ना कोई फ़ोन का टेंशन ना लैपटॉप घूमने का गम. बस आवाज़ से पता चल जाता था कि कब नीचे बुलाएंगे हमारे ये दोस्त. ये हमारा एक रूटीन सा बन गया था, बस हमें खेलना था हर रोज़. कब लाइफ आके मुंह में मारेगी ये वक्त ने हमें बताया नहीं. बस एक दिन सब अपने अपने रास्ते चल दिए, ये कभी हमने सोचा नहीं. ये यादों को ताज़ा करने के लिए मैं आज कुछ भी कर लूँ. तुम जहाँ भी हो यारो, आशा करता हूँ कि सुखी हो, क्योंकि तुम ही थे जिन्होंने मुझे हंसाया और कभी ना चाहा कि मैं अपने आँखों में पानी भर लूँ. थैंक यू. ये सब बचपन के दोस्त के लिए, सब खेले होंगे बचपन में, है ना? तो एक और गेम खेले, thoda live. I think the audience energy is gone a bit down. Guys, we are just about 4 or 5 down. We've got about 4 or 5 left. Don't worry. So let's start with a game from the people at the back. Sahil, we start from you. Chalega? So very similar game. Very similar game to everyone. Aditi, you're more than welcome to join and play. Very similar game. It's like how we built a story, you know, all of us earlier. Now you all will also build a story. But you all are not going to get number of words. You guys will be playing ABC. ABC is very simple. I'll give you guys a random letter to start with. तो अगर मैंने बोला आपको M से start करना है, M for mother, तो हम M से पहला line start करोगे. जो अगला बंदा है, whoever is sitting right next to you, will have to start their line with the letter N. Then O, P, Q, R, S, T, and all the way how many ever people are there. With me? Simple? You guys will get it. It's very simple. Don't worry. So, Sahil ji. So we've got. Let's get to know everyone. That's Sahil. That's Nikhil. Sir, I forgot your name. I'm sorry. Sorry? Pritesh. That's my mom and dad. I have to know the names. Sir, I'm sorry. I forgot your name. Sir, you're performing. I remember that. Sir, what's your name, sir? Hussain. Ma'am? Mubaraka. Ma'am, Batul. And sir? Mufaddal. Okay, great. So we've got all of us. We're going to start with Sahil. We're going to go to Nikhil, Pradesh. We're going to go all the way like that. Come down from mom and then end with you, sir. We cool? Simple? Sahil, what's your favorite letter?
S.
S, of course. Stupid question. So we're going to start with S. ठीक है, आप S से start करोगे. R, S, T. हाँ. Sorry, अभी alphabet करना पड़ता है थोड़ा. मैंने आज पढ़ा हूँ, guys. Relax, not that smart. S, Nikhil sir will go to T, U, आप V पे आएंगे, U, V, W, X, Y, and then we'll end with U. No, sorry, X, Y, Z, A, Z, both of you all together? Okay, fine. Together, and then we'll end with you on A. Cool? Simple? Now your suggestion, now we guys have to give them a suggestion, guys. Come on. Let's think of something that all of you all hate doing. No, I'm kidding. Let's not do that. What's your favorite, like any favorite thing to do when you guys were kids? Any activity? कुछ नहीं. Guys, सब तो बच्चे रहे होंगे ना कभी कभी. Lovely. Lovely. Ma'am, I love that suggestion. We're going to go with doorbell बजा के भाग जाना. वहाँ पे location भी तय है. Building. ठीक है. साहिल जी, आप एक line दीजिए. Starting of the story, starting with S. कुछ भी. Your suggestion to start a story is doorbell बजा के भाग जाना. ठीक है. आप उस पे कुछ भी बनाओ. कुछ भी. अरे कुछ भी बोल दे. अरे बोल दे. अरे कुछ और बोल दे चल. We'll give some people leeway. At least you guys had it easier because you all had number of words. You all were not bound with the letters. These guys are bound with letters. So we'll just go. Forget the letters. Just build a story. Forget the letters. Build a story. हाँ, forget the letters. Just build a story. We'll start and all of us will build a collective story.
बहुत टाइम पहले मैं डोरबेल बजा के भाग गया था.
बहुत टाइम पहले मैं डोरबेल बजा के भाग गया था. सर.
मेरी मम्मी ने मुझको पकड़ी.
ओके. सर.
पकड़ने के बाद मम्मी ने बोला वैसे नहीं मैं सिखा रही हूँ कैसे बजाते.
Okay. So, sorry, I forgot your first line. डोरबेल बजा के भाग जाता था. मम्मी ने पकड़ लिया. मम्मी ने बोला ऐसे नहीं मैं सिखाती हूँ. सर. No. Sitting in front of you. Yeah. अरे कुछ भी बोल दो. कोई भी लाइन बोल दो.
जिसकी डोरबेल बजा के भागे वो खुद मारेगा.
ओके. तो एक और बार सबके लिए एक बार आप बोल दो लाइन वापस थोड़ा लाउडली.
जिसकी डोरबेल बजा के भागे वो खुद मारते हैं.
वो बहुत मारते हैं. मैम. फिर वापस मैं डोरबेल बजा के भागी. मैम.
डोरबेल बजा के मैं छुप गई.
डोरबेल बजा. ओके, थोड़ा रिकैप करते हैं. मैं डोरबेल बजा के भाग गया. तभी मम्मी ने पकड़ लिया. मम्मी ने बोला कि मैं तुझे सिखाती हूँ ऐसे डोरबेल बजाते हैं. फिर जो डोरबेल जिसकी डोरबेल थी वो बहुत ज़्यादा मारता है. फिर मैंने वापस डोरबेल बजा के मैं भाग गई और मैं छुप गई. सर. क्योंकि हम सुधरने वाले तो थे नहीं. करेक्ट है. सही कहा है आपने. बोथ ऑफ यू ऑल. एनी कलेक्टिव लाइन.
उसके बाद खेलने चले गए।
उसके बाद खेलने चले गए। और आप लास्ट लाइन?
और आज बड़ा होने के बाद तो बचपन के दिन बहुत याद आते हैं।
Aye, round of applause, guys. Can we keep the applause going and call on our next act, Simran? Keep it going till she comes on stage, guys.
Hi, I'm back here after 5 years, and one of the things that really got us all busy all through the past few years was COVID, and I was in the US throughout that, and all I had was this phone and a laptop to connect with anyone that I loved. So all I had around me was rectangles, and that's what I've written my poem on. So it's called Rectangles. There's a windowsill in my room, plain white, like a pillar that supports my elbows when I look out. It complements the dynamic painting that appears in the shape of this window that I'm about to talk about. My bedroom door is brown and rusty. It has seen the same rage that my laptop keyboard has felt. I have slammed the space, delete, and shift keys. I have walked silently into my room to just melt. A turquoise lamp on my bedside table. My books all stacked up neatly, no bookmarks in sight. A queen-size bed with mismatched sheets and covers. Always slept in the middle, not left, not right. The walk-in wardrobe has seen a variety of trends that originated from a grid-like application on my phone. My suitcases that used to be nested are now crammed with objects that are mine, smells that I own. And so sometimes I wonder how I'm surrounded, almost engulfed, by this shape in my everyday life. 4 sides, 4 corners, 4 sets of 90 degrees. Am I equipped? Can I do this? Why must I remain confined when there's a round and circular whole world out there to seize?
Again, so relatable. So relatable. How many people who are living alone or like have lived alone away from their families?
Living alone like me.
Wow, relatable, na? Where are you from? Nagpur. Nice. So where are you from?
I'm from UP Banaras.
UP Banaras. Up? Akola. You guys, Pune and East Ajmer. Jhansi. Anyone else who's living alone? You're living alone right now?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Bandra, but I now live in Chicago.
You live in Chicago. Nice. I was in Chicago 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, my cousin went there to study. SAIC. So I was there. Relatable. I just moved back from Canada. 6 years I was living alone. And it's kind of, you feel kind of captive. Kind of a slave of your own intrusive mindsets at times. And it's difficult to get out of it. So very, very relatable. How are we doing so far? Halfway through, guys. Come on. How are we doing? Woo! Energy, yeah? मैंने कुछ बोला भी नहीं but ठीक है सही है. I love this crowd. So the next person that I'm about to call is going to be a little special one for me personally. She's 13 and she has never performed ever in her life. Okay? So it's her first time performing in life and obviously her first time on stage. She is my own younger sibling, Diti Malhotra.
Hello everyone. Hello. I'm 13 and it's my first time performing, so if I'm a little haywire, I'm sorry for that. My first one is the free verse. It's called Someone to Find. In this world of toxic people, is it hard to find just one true person who understands you, who can be with you for the hard times? Everywhere I go around, people are either fake or don't want to be a friend. Yaar, I just want one true person. Is that too much to ask for?
Whoa.
This one is so-called perfect life. What's a perfect life? Perfect is no one. With struggles, my life is a rife. With all of this going on, I feel like I should run. But where should I go? I can't stay at home. My thoughts moreover show when I'm alone. The scars will forever stay. Alas, I'm to myself. My thoughts will wither and regrade. At last, I finally win because I never gave up. Thank you.
What were we doing at 13, guys? हम घंटी बजा के भाग रहे थे. At 13, she's like, I know I'm going to be a bit biased here because she's my younger sister, but at the end of the day, it was still a lot mature for even me, bro. Like at 13, I was thinking कि मैं अपना test marks अपने माँ बाप से कैसे छुपाऊं, and they're right here. It's very weird to make confessions on stage when my parents are watching, dude. But huge round of applause for her. And I feel kind of old when I'm about to say this that ये generation ना ये लोग प्यार में ऐसे पढ़ते हैं. I'm telling you, these guys fall in love like this. They don't even know how to spell, but they will fall in love. Nothing to you, Babu. Nothing personal, but I've noticed these guys. They're like 13-year-old. My boyfriend left me, yaar. I don't think I can go. बोलेंगे नहीं. बहुत आगे निकल चुके हैं ये generation. तुम बस राखी बंधवाओ. Sorry, yeah, it was a good. Sorry, I'll make up for it at the end of the show. So I have a poem for you guys. It's again on a breakup, okay? But it was a mutual breakup. ठीक है? We mutually decided कि मैं चूतिया हूँ. हमारा mutual था, तो वो मुझे छोड़ के चली गई, obviously. And after every breakup, how many people have recently have had a breakup in their life? काफी लोग ना. I like how my mother and father were hands down.
It was a no breakup, it was only married straight away.
Hands up now.
Yeah.
It was only wedding.
Thanks, Mom. Anyway, and what was your first go-to when you broke up? What did you go and tell your best friend? Ki my ex is horrible. Don't lie. Everyone's done that. I've done that. Everyone's like first thought क्या आता है? कि my ex was toxic. आप ही खुद ही ने बोला कि आपको इतनी toxic बहन नहीं चाहिए. आपने खुद ही बोला था. तो first thing is that. And I also did that. I was also stupid. I also did that. But then I got into introspection. I started thinking, what could I have done better? You know, what could I have done better to keep the relationship going? At the end of the day, a relationship is a two-way street. It's not a one-way lane. So if you've not put in effort, obviously there'll be some gaps in the relationship. I understand the other person would have not put as well, but there are gaps from your side. So that's why I wrote this poem called Misery. I saw her waiting for me in the storm in the rain. But all I ever did was I caused her grief and I caused her pain. She was the one who never left my side when I was down, the one who could actually pick me up from the ground. How was I so blind to see that she was just trying her best to be there for me? Did I ever stop and think twice? Or was I caught up in my own mind and now I'm paying the price? I regret not telling her that she deserved the world, but I couldn't bring ours together. I was numb, I was down, I was broke, no matter how much she tried to pick me up and make me feel better. She went through it all just hoping that one day I'd understand how much she loved me. How much she loved me and she just wanted me to be her man. But I became selfish. I became selfish and tried to make my life and world work out, not being able to understand how her love was all that I needed to get through this drought. And now there's no one, and now the person who could hear me has now been blocked away and stored in memory. And there's no one to talk to. Just me alone, drowning in my own misery. Thank you. Now, I have forgotten the next person. It's awkward. So I will just call the next person, whoever's name I remember. So can we have a huge round of applause? Keep the applause going. This is going to be a surprise even for them because even they don't know they're going to come up on stage right now. So can we have a huge round of applause to welcome Nikhil on stage? Keep clapping until Sir comes.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm going to read something on honking. It's an issue which I feel helpless about, and I'm going to address it. Yeah. वैसे तो समता रख लेता हूँ, मेडिटेशन वगैरह भी कर लेता हूँ, दृष्टा का भाव जगा लेता हूँ, लेकिन मेरे संसार में लौट आने का दोष इन हॉन्क करने वालों को देता हूँ। जब रास्तों पर लोग बेफजूल हॉर्न बजाते हैं ना, समता वमता भूल बैठता हूँ। शार्प हॉर्न की आवाज़ चीरती कानों के रास्ते, सीधे रूह को धक्का लगाती है, ज़्यादा नहीं खून खौलाती है। होठों पर आई गाली को दांतों तले चबाता हूँ, किसने हक दिया असॉल्ट करने का, ये सवाल पूछता रह जाता हूँ। याद है मुझे रेड एफएम ने एक मुहिम चलाई थी, डोंट बी हॉर्नी, पर ये मलिश्का की भी कहाँ सुनते हैं, ये तो रेड एफएम की टैगलाइन पकड़ते हैं, बजाते रहो। सच कलयुग ही होगा ये, बहुत सेल्फ रियलाइज होने से चूक जाते हैं, क्योंकि ये कमबख्त हॉर्न बजाते हैं। मैं सोचता हूँ इतना हॉर्नी कोई कैसे हो सकता है। आप सोचते हो कि निखिल सीरियस मुद्दे पे कौन ही कैसे हो सकता है, क्योंकि खून खौला कर गाली दबा कर देख चुका हूँ मैं, क्रांति घटाने का शायद यही नया रास्ता हो सकता है। थोड़ा सिंपल बातों पर बात करते हैं। मी टाइम पे कुछ लिखा है, यूं ही किसी कॉफ़ी शॉप में अपने ही साथ डेट पर जाया करो, कभी कभी खुद के साथ वक्त बिताया करो। गरम कॉफ़ी के कप पर अपने ख्यालों को जाना करो, एक नए एम्बियंस में अपने सेंसेस को जगाया करो। रूटीन्स एंड रिचुअल से कट, फ्रेंड्स एंड फैमिली से हट, कभी खुद की कंपनी में डूब जाया करो। उस वक्त ना व्हाट्सएप ना सोशल मीडिया हो, बस रियल लाइफ का वंडर हो। ऑन दीज डेट्स अक्सर जो आम जिंदगी उबा देती है, वही मंडेन लाइफ पर्दे पर चलती फिल्म सी दिखाई देती है। इस पॉसिबिलिटी को एक्सप्लोर तो करो तुम, अपने रूटीन को छोड़ कर तो देखो तुम। मत पूछो इससे क्या हो जाएगा, क्योंकि घर बैठे ये समझ नहीं आएगा। इस एक्सपीरियंस में उतरना होगा तुम्हें, इसी में इसका सीक्रेट मिल पाएगा। So what are you waiting for? झटपट schedule yourself a date with none other than I, me, myself, dear mate. Thank you.
काफी इंटरेस्टिंग मुद्दे पे लिखा है इन्होंने, हॉर्न बजाते रहो। लाइफ हमारी बजाती रहती है, आप हॉर्न बजाया करो। Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Nikhil, where are you at? Sorry, can't see you though. No, it's the light. Don't worry. So, how long have you been writing for?
Recently, I've been writing only very recently, since a couple of months. Before that, I used to write during my college days.
College days.
Like, right now, I'm 45, so.
किसी और के लिए लिखते थे?
किसी और के लिए? नहीं, अपने लिए.
अपने लिए. That's good.
अपनी खुशी के लिए.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. A huge round of applause for Nikhil. कैसे है सब लोग? अभी तंग नहीं आए मेरे चेहरे से? नहीं आपको तो यू डोंट हैव एन ऑप्शन, यू आर माय बॉस, यू हैव टू सी मी ऑल डे 5 days a week. बाकी के लोग कैसे चल रहे हैं? I'll take that answer as a no. You guys are not tired of me. No. Thank you. Most enthusiastic. Arey dude, every time I'm doing something, I can see both of them just like reacting to it. Like I'm talking about my PSP, she's like no. Talking about my breakup with my friend, she's like मुझे भी याद है वो दिन, मेरी एक दोस्त हुआ करती थी सीता, साथ में खेलते थे हम, लेकिन आज वो गीता की दोस्त है और मैं इसके साथ अटक गई हूँ, जो मेरे में इंटरेस्टेड भी नहीं है। वो बोल रहा है मैं सेटिंग करा रहा हूँ, लेकिन अपनी नहीं, किसी और की। तू भी राखी बांध ले ब्रो, मैं मजाक नहीं कर रहा। आई टॉक फ्रॉम एक्सपीरियंस है, लाइक lot of girls used to come up and tell me you're so cute, you're this, you look like that. एक तो किसी ने मुझे शिनचैन बोला है, ठीक है। किसी ने मुझे एक्चुअली बोला है इसके चेहरे पे मत जा, ये दिखता शिनचैन है लेकिन है बड़ा डीप आदमी। मैं कॉम्प्लीमेंट लूँ उसको कि क्या? क्योंकि आई एम नॉट पुलिंग माई पैंट्स डाउन एंड डांसिंग ऑन द स्ट्रीट्स लाइक Shin-chan does. When a lot of girls come up and tell me you look like Harry Potter, and I'm like, why? They're like, but girls fall for Harry Potter. I'm like, yeah, but they're not falling for Harsh Malhotra. Then why do I care? But it's good. You guys have been such an enthusiastic audience that I've actually not had to do much work as a host. I just come, talk to you guys for a bit, and you guys keep the energy going. So please continue. And can we see the energy once more? Can we welcome on stage with a huge round of applause, Satyen.
हाय कुछ इश्क मोहब्बत पे शेर व शायरी करते हैं। तुमसे मिलकर ज़माने का हर सबक भूल जाता था। अर्ज़ किया है कि तुमसे मिलकर ज़माने का हर सबक भूल जाता था मैं, याद बस रह जाते थे तुम और सब भूल जाता था। तुम्हें लगता ये होगा कि अब तुम मुझे याद नहीं हो, ये तो लाजमी है। तुम्हें लगता ये होगा कि अब तुम मुझे याद नहीं हो, ये तो लाजमी है। तुम्हें ये कब लगेगा कि जब मैं मिलता था तुमसे खुद को भी भूल जाता था। तुमसे मिलकर ज़माने का हर सबक भूल जाता था। वक्त का क्या है, वो तो कटता ही रहता है, कुछ तुम्हारे ख्यालों में, कुछ दुनियादारी में पड़ता ही रहता है। वक्त का क्या है, वो तो कटता ही रहता है, कुछ तुम्हारे ख्यालों में, कुछ दुनियादारी में पड़ता ही रहता है। पर आज भी भागते भागते अक्सर जब थक जाता हूँ मैं, तुम्हारे ही ख्यालों में अक्सर लौट आता हूँ। पर तुम्हें तो ये लगता होगा कि अब तुम्हें मैं याद कहाँ करता हूँ, ये तो लाजमी है। पर अब जब तुम नहीं हो तब भी इश्क की रिवायत निभाता हूँ मैं। तुमसे मिलकर ज़माने का हर सबक भूल जाता था मैं, याद बस रह जाते थे तुम और सब भूल जाता था। और एक शाम की कहानी सुनाता हूँ। एक शाम यूं ही बैठा था, दिन अधमरा सा पड़ा था शाम की चौखट पर शाम है कि ढलने को तैयार है। दिन अधमरा सा पड़ा था शाम की चौखट पर और शाम ढलने को तैयार है। दिन की शायद चंद सांसें बाकी थी, फिर रात कैसे आती। पहले रातें जो है वो आराम करने का पर्याय थी, पर अब बस दिन ढलने का प्रतीक है। उजाले से अंधेरे तक का सफर। पर मान लीजिए ऐसा हो कभी कि दिन भी अंधेरों से हो जाए, तो क्या फिर रात का इंतजार होगा किसी को? फिर तो जीवन एक बिंदु पर आकर ठहर जाएगा, सब कुछ खत्म, ना किसी का इंतजार, ना ही कोई उम्मीद। अगर सुबह शाम में घुल जाए और सूरज के रंग में धुल जाए, तो फिर शामें अगर ठहर भी जाएं, तो फिर मन मान जाएगा। और इसी उम्मीद में शायद लोग सुबह और शाम की इस उलझन में फंसे रहते हैं और जीवन कटता रहता है। धन्यवाद।
Sorry. Keep it going for Satyen, guys. आपने इतनी खूबसूरती से प्यार के बारे में बोला, तो मेरे भी थोड़े 4-5 पंक्तियाँ हैं प्यार के बारे में जो मैं लिखता था, क्योंकि प्यार करना जानता हूँ लेकिन प्यार करवाने वाला कोई है नहीं। तो हम बस लिखते जाते हैं। 4 लाइनें शेर नहीं कहूँगा इसको, सिर्फ 4 लाइन है कि मैं अर्श हूँ ना, तो मैं अर्ज़ किया है नहीं बोलूँगा, मैं बोलूँगा अर्श किया है। ठीक है, बैड जोक चलेगा लेकिन सपोर्ट देते रहना। कि ज़िंदगी अकेले ही काट दूँगा अगर तुझे ना मैं भुला पाऊँ, कि कि ज़िंदगी अकेले ही काट दूंगा अगर तुझे ना मैं बुला पाऊँ, तू बस एक आवाज़ दे और मैं 7 समुंदर पार चले आऊँ। पता है कि तेरे दिल में होगी मेरे लिए तो जगह कहीं, पता है कि तेरे दिल में होगी मेरे लिए तो जगह कहीं, तू बुला के तो देख मुझे, पहुंच जाऊंगा मैं अभी वहीं। जी शुक्रिया। एक शरारती वाला भी है थोड़ा। आओ तुम्हें सुनाए बातें कुछ खास, आओ तुम्हें सुनाए बातें कुछ खास, जिसके लिए रहना होगा तुम्हें मेरे पास। मेरा हाथ थाम कर तुम चलो मेरे साथ, फिर मैं बना ही लूँगा तुम्हारी माँ को मेरी सांस। We're doing good so far?
Yep.
Are you guys enjoying Habitat's Poetry Open Mic?
Yes.
Fantastic. So we have another show called Creative Block Party that happens every Wednesday at Above the Habitat. Not every Wednesday, sorry, twice a month. It's happening this Wednesday on 25th. It's a similar thing to poetry and storytelling. It's basically where you get musicians, poets, storytellers, and they do a curated show. They try out new stuff, and it's a very safe space because we have some surprise acts also sometimes, so you never know. And it's a free to attend event. So all you guys got to do is, if you guys are interested in coming as an audience member, I will be hosting that show. So there's a lot more of me. Thank you, Annie. I will be hosting that show on 25th of January, which is this Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. at Above the Habitat. We've got a great lineup. It's a curated show, so Habitat invites some people. And we've got some special surprises. I know, but I'm not going to tell you. And if you guys are interested in coming, like I said, it's a free RSVP link. I can share the QR code with you after the show, or you can find it at Indie Habitat's Instagram story. So, how are we doing? Still okay? Awesome. Chal, yeah, let's talk to you. I've not spoken to you. Come. So, I mean, I know who you are for everyone else. What's your name?
Aditi.
Aditi. And how long have you been working in digital marketing for?
4 years. 4 years, 3 months.
Now the problem is, about a month, 6 months ago, she was on the other side, asking me questions when I was joining. Now I have my opportunity. So, I'm kidding, I'm not gonna... what made you move to Bombay?
I got married.
That's fun. And you're enjoying your stay in Bombay.
I love it. You know, I'm a long distance married now.
Yeah. So she has a long distance married. Her husband is in Ahmedabad. And she lives here. And she visits every weekend, sometimes for a week, 2 weeks. Then I don't come to office. भाई ये रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है मैं भूल जाता हूँ आज तो चलेगा कल अगर ये दिखाएगी as please find attached screenshot of your previous email where you insulted the company. Anyway, we've just got a few performers left, just 4 or 5 left, and then you guys can leave. It's a Sunday. You guys have kept the audience energy going, which is fantastic. You guys do realize tomorrow's Monday, right? है ना? सबकी चेहरे जो गिरे हैं अभी क्यों याद दिलाया था यही तो भूलने के लिए हम इधर आए हैं और तुम्हें सच का सामना करा रहे हैं नहीं guys we have to face it that tomorrow's Monday, but you guys have been so amazing on a Sunday afternoon. You know, I know half the people are just thinking about their bed right now. They're like looking at the bed the way I look at my ex कि वापस आजा. Anyway, but you guys kept the audience energy going, so huge round of applause for all of y'all. Keep the energy going, and let's welcome our next act, Akshita. One second. थोड़ा और.
Thank you, everyone. Am I audible? It's going to be a little bit low only. So, wow, I came on and everybody left. That's nice. I'm just going to wait.
Sorry.
So, I am very honest in what I write and whatever it is about. So, I struggle a lot with depression. But I write about hope sometimes, you know. I feel like वो लगता है ना कि एक बार रोशनी को पकड़ना है बस. तो this is that poem. It's called धूप कब आएगी. अंधेरों में अपना बसेरा बसाकर रहा ताकू मैं उस धूप का जिसने मुंह मोड़ लिया है मुझसे। क्या वो एक बार फिर मुझे अपने गले लगाएगी, आसमानों में फिर नीला रंग बिखराएगी, आँख से ओझल सवेरों को फिर वापस लाएगी। कि उसने भी उम्मीद छोड़ दी है, क्या उसकी भी रोशनी मेरे अंगने आकर फीकी पड़ जाएगी। इतने अंधियारे की क्या उसको भी आदत नहीं है। एक बार बस कोशिश तो करने बोलो उस धूप को, एक बार तो बस कोशिश तो करने बोलो उस धूप को। शायद इस बार मेरी परछाई भी आईना बन जाएगी। So I'm gonna do a short little excerpt of like Udhari Ki Zindagi, which is my poem which I wrote for my best friend. And sometimes I still am astounded that I'm still alive, and I'm like nothing else, like it's because of her. Like I still can't imagine being alive today, and whatever I'm seeing, I'm just grateful that she exists somewhere. So I'm just going to do a small bit of it because I want to do another poem, but still आभारी हूँ मैं बस उसके लिए तो बोलना चाहती थी। भारी मन के बोझ तले मरने की कगार पर एक तिनके की खोज में हाथ बढ़ाया था। बस कोई मन की बात सुन ले, इससे ज़्यादा कोई उम्मीद नहीं थी, क्योंकि तुमसे पहले हर एक इंसान ने रोने से रोका था। धीरे धीरे मेरा गला घोटा था, मगर तुम पहली थी जिसने जुड़ने की गुजारिश नहीं करी, बस पूरी तरह टूटने की इजाज़त दी। दिल के टुकड़ों को मेरे साथ ज़मीन पर खोजा और एक एक कर खुद को जोड़ने की राह दिखलाई तुमने। जब कोई ना मुझे समझ पाया, तुमने मुझे समझा था। झरने से बहती एक लड़की में तुम झील का ठहराव लाई हो, मेरी खोई हुई आवाज़ ढूंढकर मेरे पास लाई हो। तुम्हारा प्यार मेरे लिए रूहानियत की नब्ज़ है, तुम्हारा प्यार मेरे लिए रूहानियत की नब्ज़ है, क्योंकि तुमने ज़िंदगी से हारी एक लड़की को फिर लड़ने की हिम्मत दिखाई है। उधारी की ज़िंदगी है मेरी, कर्जा कैसे चुकाऊंगी इस प्यार का, सूद भरते भरते ही ज़िंदगी निकल जाएगी।
क्या बात है।
I have one more poem which is called टूटे बिखरे से लोग. It's also about finding that hope and like what values we live on. इस दुनिया में दो तरह के लोग होते हैं, पहले वो जो टूट कर बिखर जाते हैं और दूसरे वो जो टूट कर बिखरने के बाद भी जुड़ने की हिम्मत रखते हैं। ये दुनिया भी अजीब है, लोगों को हमेशा पैसों में तोला करती है, पर कौन इन्हें बताएगा कि तराजू में बाट ही गलत लगा हुआ है। जो वापस जुड़ने की हिम्मत रखते हैं, प्यार में अपनी कीमत तोलते हैं, क्योंकि इन्हें पता है कि दरारों को पैसों की पुट्टी से नहीं, प्यार की अंबुजा सीमेंट से भरना होता है। बार बार मात खा के भी ये इसलिए तो हमेशा जुड़े से रहते हैं। जो बिखर कर अलग हो जाते हैं, वो अपने टुकड़ों की तेज़ धार से दूसरों को काटते हैं। कब लोगों को समझ में आएगा कि दुनिया अगर टूटी नहीं है तो बस वो वापस जुड़ने की हिम्मत रखने वाले लोगों की वजह से। सब तेज़ धार बन जाएंगे तो जब सब तेज़ धार बन जाएंगे तो सब हम कट के रह जाएंगे। ये पैसे से 2 पल की मुस्कान खरीद लेते हैं, पर ज़िंदगी की ऊंच नीच वाली लहरों को पार करने के लिए प्यार की कश्ती नहीं खरीद पाते। तो जब टूटे हुए लोग तुम्हें तोड़ने आए तो एक बार अपने आप से ज़रूर पूछना कि तुम एक तेज़ धार बनना चाहते हो या घाव पे मलहम बनना चाहते हो। 2 पल की मुस्कान चाहते हो या प्यार की कश्ती चाहते हो। पुट्टी की बनावटी मिट्टी चाहते हो या सीमेंट की पक्की नींव चाहते हो। तुम टूटे रहना चाहते हो या टूट कर बिखर कर फिर जुड़ना चाहते हो। थैंक यू।
बहुत ही खूब अक्षरा, thank you so much for presenting your thoughts. For people that know me, and also you can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is Malhotra Harsh. Thank you very much. The reason I'm saying that is I recently uploaded a reel on 31st December 2022. Sorry, snuck up on me. December 2022.
I get where you're coming from. You know this about me. I've been battling with anxiety and depression for the last 3 years. For 5 years, I didn't know. For the first 2 years of my life, when I started feeling this way, I didn't know what it was. Living alone, away from family. I just thought, that's what people every day feel. It's normal, hoga. I mean, I thought everyone feels like a need to kill themselves. मुझे लगा ये नॉर्मल है. फिर जब मैंने लोगों से बात की तब उन्होंने बताया कि नहीं, गेट सम हेल्प. एंड मैं ढीठ, ठीक है, मैं एक नंबर का ढीठ. आई विल नॉट लेट एनीवन हेल्प मी unless they help me in my way, So in 25th December 2020, I made a vow to myself. I was living alone. So when I did not come back for the pandemic. I hadn't visited my family in 717 days. And there was a long time to be away. My younger sister, who you just saw, she was here when I left. I didn't recognize her when I came back. So I missed a lot and got to a point where I decided, कि नहीं यार, I'm going to start taking the reins of my life in my own hand and I gotta heal. But then 2021, जैसे मैं कहा था, मैं ढीठ. So a lot of people tried to help me that year and I just refused to accept anything. Then after around 717 days, when I got back in December 2021, I was 21 kilos below weight. Yes, if you think I'm thin right now, you should have seen me back then. I have put on about 22 kilos since the last time I was in India. And yeah, you can be like, no, where the fuck is it? Like you're a sukdi. But that's what it kind of does to you. You stop eating, you stop meeting people. And I was under the constant influence of either substance or alcohol because I thought that would give me temporary happiness. It took the pain away. So I used to wake up and get high. Weed is legal in Vancouver. It's recorded. So just want the recording to show that I did it at a legal space. Okay? I used to get high, and that's what I thought life was until I started deciding that I need help. So 2022 was my year of healing. I got back on this very stage after 5 years of performing. It's true, 5 years as well. I fell in love with the stage all over again. And it's important to remember one thing. Start impressing the person that lives within. We get so caught up by trying to impress the people that live around us. We forget to impress the person living within. The person living within is who's going to create memories. Like I said, I remember bachpan mein when we used to go out to cafes with our friends and fight about who's going to pay. We used to find a million reasons to do things for our friends by going out of our way. Life was much simpler back then when we had friends with dreams that we all wished just came true. We didn't worry about what the future held. We just took the days as they came, not realizing when we were left with just a few. And that's the beauty of our childhood. We never worried about what the world would say. लोग क्या कहेंगे? ये हमारे दिमाग में था ही नहीं. All we cared about is चिंटू नीचे खेलने आएगा कि नहीं? Right? All we cared about is कि मैं कल क्या करूँगा या मैं कल क्या करूँगी. We didn't worry about वो क्या करेगा या वो क्या करेगी. So it's important to start impressing the person that lives within before we start impressing someone else. Thank you. भाषण दिया था मैंने अभी एक. It feels like I'm standing. Thanks, Annie. Love her. It feels like I'm standing and asking for your votes, dude. Like the way I'm standing here right now. But you guys up for our last few acts. We got 2-3 left and then I'll let you guys go. So can we have a huge round of applause for our next performer? Wow, no round of applause, guys. For Azhar.
Hi everyone, my name is Azhar. So, 2 लाइन मम्मी के लिए कि ज़िंदगी के सफ़र में माँ हमेशा साथ आई है. ज़िंदगी के सफ़र में माँ हमेशा साथ आई है. कभी आंसू निकले हैं उसकी याद में तो कभी आंसू निकले हैं तो उसकी याद आई है. और एक छोटी सी पोइट्री, मोटिवेशनल पोइट्री सुनिएगा कि बार बार गिरते हैं संभलते हैं, बार बार गिरते हैं संभलते हैं, ज़िंदगी की राह में यूं ही चलते हैं और उन्हें मंजिल न मिल सकी है कभी, उन्हें मंजिल न मिल सकी है कभी जो घर से बाहर नहीं निकलते हैं। और ज़्यादा अपनों से सतर्क रहता हूँ, ज़्यादा अपनों से सतर्क रहता हूँ, सांप आस्तीनों में अक्सर पलते हैं। और गैर खुश होता है तरक्की से, गैर खुश होता है तरक्की से, अपने तरक्कियों से जलते हैं। और वक्त रेत की तरह फिसलता है, शामें होती हैं दिन ढलते हैं। और आखिर 2 लाइन है कि वक्त रेत सा फिसलता है, शामें होती हैं दिन ढलते हैं। और उम्र मोम सी पिघलती है, उम्र मोम सी पिघलती है, हम मोमबत्ती की तरह जलते हैं। या एक और पोइट्री सुनिएगा, उसका नाम है 2 परिंदे। 2 परिंदे लड़के आपस में जुदा हो जाएं तो, 2 परिंदे लड़के आपस में जुदा हो जाएं तो, हम भी जाना जो तुम्हारे जैसे घर हो जाएं तो। तुम कहो लहजा हमारा है ज़रा सा गर्म सख्त, तुम कहो लहजा हमारा है ज़रा सा गर्म सख्त, बात ये हम भी तुम्हारे वास्ते कह जाएं तो। और पहले वाली बात अब बाकी नहीं पर जाने जा, पहले वाली बात अब बाकी नहीं पर जाने जा, फिर मिला लेना मेरा नंबर मेरी याद आए तो। और सर्द मौसम ठंड हवाएं होश खो बैठी हो तुम, सर्द मौसम ठंड हवाएं होश खो बैठी हो तुम, जोश में हम भी तुम्हारे जैसे घर आ जाएं तो। और भूल जाता हूँ जो गैर कर जाएं मुझसे दगा, भूल जाता हूँ जो गैर कर जाएं मुझसे दगा, क्या करे अपना ही कोई ठेस पहुँचा जाए तो। 2 लाइन और महबूब के लिए हर कोई लिखता है, हर एक शायर लिखने की कोशिश करता है, तो मैंने भी 2 लाइन लिखी हैं, तो सुनिएगा कि भूला नहीं हूँ प्यार की वो कहानी आज भी, भूला नहीं हूँ प्यार की वो कहानी आज भी, याद है महबूब का नंबर मुँह ज़बानी आज भी। और याद है आज भी वो घर गली नुक्कड़ सभी, याद है आज भी वो घर गली नुक्कड़ सभी, याद है वो चूमना उनकी पेशानी आज भी। थैंक यू सो मच।
वेल डन सर, वेल डन सर। कितने टाइम से आप लिख रहे हो सर, आपने कहा था? 8 years। वाओ, मुझे 8 साल पहले मैं क्या कर रहा था मुझे याद भी नहीं है ब्रो। एंड कितने साल से आप परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं सर? 6 months। क्या बात है, क्या बात है गाइस, ह्यूज राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज फॉर सर। स्टिल विथ मी? 2 acts गाइस, कम ऑन, स्टिल विथ मी। थोड़ी बातें करें, थोड़ी बातें करें। She said yes, so let's talk to her. Come. So Simran, what do you do in Chicago?
I work as a product manager.
Where?
It's a company called Intap.
Intap. Nice. And what does the company do?
They make like legal CRM and other software systems.
I like how you use the word legal CRM. Legal software बनाते हैं हम। Lamington Road नहीं है ये, जहाँ पे कोई भी सॉफ्टवेयर मिलेगा आपको फ्री में।
Like for law firms, like legal.
Oh, legal that way. ओए लॉयर, शिकागो जाना है? चलेगा? दौड़ेगा? अच्छा मुझे पूछ रहा है कि चलेगा? नहीं ब्रो, मैं शिकागो जाके आया ब्रो, चलेगा। एंड हाउ लॉन्ग हैव यू बीन वर्किंग देयर फॉर?
About 4 months.
ओह, अभी स्टार्ट किया। एंजॉयिंग इट? 4 महीने बाद वापस पूछता हूँ। I'll ask you the same question 4 months later. Let's see, do we have the same response or no? रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है तो बेटर से यस, क्योंकि अगर लिंक जो है बॉस को, इसलिए बॉस को लेके आना चाहिए शो पे। हमारी ऑफ साइड यही है, टीम बॉन्डिंग एक्टिविटी, पोएट्री ओपन माइक। You know, I actually got my therapist to a show once. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I was doing a show at Above the Habitat, and I got her. First time I took her was to Adagio, but then I took her here as well. Because I was like, listen, I've been paying you way too much for you to listen to me. Now you start paying us for you to listen to me. And then after that, she gave a lot of cards away after the show. A lot of the artists came up and said, we need you. We need your help, please. But yeah, I think the good thing about therapy is I've been in therapy for like the last 1.5 years now, and the best part about therapy is that you pay a person who you trust a lot of money for them to give you the answers you already had. The biggest scam.
It's the biggest scam. I love therapy. I recommend everyone goes for therapy because when you start therapy, you're like, fuck, दुनिया चूतिया है. धीरे धीरे you're like, shit, मैं भी चूतिया हूँ. Shit, अच्छा. So it gives you a lot of clarity. But yeah, dude, my therapist really enjoyed the show. She was like, okay, now I have a better, I have answers now. Like now I know why you are who you are. After that I stopped. She stopped with me. Like, no, I don't think so. You need therapy. Find someone else. Anyway, last two acts. Come on, guys. You have given so much energy. Please welcome on stage Bhakti.
Hi, hello. I think I need to sit down because. Okay, I think everyone has talked a lot about anxiety, and I have it, and I might show that I sat down. So before we start, I want you guys to interact with me a little, and before we start that, I want each one of you to close your eyes and take a deep breath with me so that we're on the same page.
Yep.
Okay, let's close our eyes. Inhale. Okay, cool. A lot of us talked about friends and being away from people you love. And I am going through that. I've been going through it for the past few months since I moved to Bombay. And I have my 3 rocks back at home. And I love them too much. And I think all of us have people who are pretty realist. They don't sugarcoat you. They're like, हाँ तू चूतिया है, okay. It's your fault. So that's the feeling that I could not help describe because I am very bad at describing my feelings. So this is called indescribable. Oh shit.
It's okay.
Okay. So here it goes. I love how you make me love myself even at my worst. You always believed that I would make my ship sail even in the worst storms. You were a realist and a rigid when it came to the reality of life. You let the sugar belong in my coffee and not on your words. I never understood the way you cared for me in a go, but you made the most difficult situations look like a small bump in the road. You saved me. You saved me, and I think you will always be the one to save me. You're not just a human, you're like the feeling of warmth and a comfort of an old oversized hoodie who has a human shape. I refuse to accept that you care the most for me, but can I alter the reality? You protect me, and this time I'm willing to let my guard down. I don't need the walls because I have a pillar to hold on to. I have my arms wide open to welcome you, let myself sink in the comfort you're probably unaware of. You may make it seem as unimportant, but I would run into a wall, kill a man or two, and take a bullet to have the ecstasy to be held by you and feel safe. Because you saved me. You made me feel something. You made me feel at home. As I said, that I'm really bad at expressing how I feel. I usually, I think all of us lie about how we're feeling in the moment when someone asks how you're doing. So it's like a impromptu. I ask you, how are you feeling? And you'd say, I'm fine. Everyone would say that, right? If you meet someone. You wouldn't say, oh, I just cried in the bathroom like 10 minutes ago. So I was not planning on performing this year, but it feels like a safe space. So I think here it goes, how we lie about our feelings, and it's called the Liar of the Year. Usually I tend to blame my sleepless nights on the amount of caffeine I consume. I grew up brushing up this skill of mine. I became an excellent liar. It's so magical that it'll make you incapable of knowing me. I even wonder at times, even if I know myself, I have a treasure full of it. I live more in my head. I tell myself I'm not in love with you and listen to your favorite songs on loop all night. I bleed the pain out of my eyes and write down my miseries just to show off as art in the world. I try to find peace in the pieces of art I try to make. I put you on a pedestal of love in it because it's my psychosis. I'm disconnected from the reality where I'm disconnected with you. I love the world inside my head where I'm Matilda raising a family with you. I have fallen in love with the liar in me more than anyone. It's my toxic relationship. I'm sad yet happy somehow, but I can't change the fact of how defeated I am in this longing of lust. I'm still up at 2:19 a.m. thinking about your sickness. I'm sick of lying how good my life is while I dish the teens, but adulthood resents me. My future resents me, so I lie. I lie to myself and to everyone about how great I'm doing, and I lie again as I lay in my bed to myself, holding on to all the love and grief, and let my dreams fall as tears till I fall asleep, and blame all the sleepless nights on the caffeine I consume the next day again. Thank you so much, guys.
That's very brave of you. It's very, no, genuinely, because I'm about to recite a small piece that I was contemplating if I should recite it or no, but like you said, it's a safe space. So, when I was living alone, I used to, like I was talking about my mental health, I wrote this poem called Captivity. It's called Captivity because I felt captive and a slave of my own intrusive mindset. So, it goes like, stuck inside captivity, I feel like a beast is about to be let out. The four walls close in on me as the hours pass and I keep trying to shout. Yelling for my life as I know I won't survive much longer. Pleading with God that this ends as I just get this feeling of having to ponder. Pondering about the times when I finally feel free. Just waiting to get out of this captivity. People don't seem to understand that it's not the way I volunteer to feel. I'm just a normal boy who hates his anxiety. I'm a normal boy who's trying to heal. It took 3 years for people to finally understand the severity of my situation. After begging and pleading to finally being able to visit a mental facility or institution. To help me get better from the horrible and miserable times that I live in. It's not something I can fully express in words, but just something in which I seem to give in. Give in to a dark and raw emotion that takes over this body that's barely left without a soul. I don't know when I'll be back, but I know it's gonna be my goal. Fuck this life and fuck this situation. I just want to fly away. I was only holding on for my family, or God knows how long I would have let this body decay. Kind of sums up how I felt when I was going through anxiety. And I just feel like if you feel safe and you feel vulnerable around some people, even if you've just met them 2 hours ago. I know what's happening in your lives, which is why I feel it's always good to get comfortable with the audience and hope everyone around you are comfortable with each other, which is why I always interact with you. So thank you very much. Huge round of applause for Bhakti. Now a question for you guys. लास्ट नहीं, मेरे लिए तो सेकंड लास्ट होगा, बट एक प्यार की स्मॉल पोएम सुननी है कि अगला कलाकार को बुलाए? सुना दूँ? सो दिस वन इज कॉल्ड ढूंढने दो. नहीं, पोएम ढूंढने दो. नाम नहीं है, ढूंढने दो. हम तो अभी भी ढूंढ रहे हैं यार प्यार के लिए. कोई तो हो जो हमें प्यार करे, हमारा दिल तोड़े, फिर हम कंटेंट लिखें. Nah, guys, I'm messing. This is called a missed connection. Because whatever happens, in life, just if you want to say something, just say it. You never know when it's too late. You don't know when you will see them ever again, or if ever you'll see them again. So if there's something in your life, hey Rakhi, मैं तेरे लिए कुछ नहीं बोल रहा. Like I know you're like, ये राखी का relationship मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगता. आप भी मेरी टॉक्सिक एक बन जाओ ना. ऐसा नहीं, हम स्क्रीन है तो बता दे, कोई टेंशन नहीं. सेटिंग
कुछ है दिल में तो बता दे. हाँ, भक्ति इधर ही बैठी है. But this is called a misconnection. I just gotta find it. Yeah. I was hoping to let her know how I felt as she waved goodbye, hugging and kissing everyone, just waiting to get on that airplane and fly. She wanted to go chase her dreams and had nothing to hide. I knew I had to let her go, not knowing when I would see her next killed me inside. I stood there helplessly, watching her check her bags and wondering what could have changed if I just had the courage, what could have been. As she moved past each checkpoint, her memories kept flashing in front of my eyes. I had to keep the silent heart beating before it breaks down and cries. Things change, people leave, and there's nothing we can do. But if you want to say something, say it before it gets too late, or you'll lose that too. Don't wait around for the perfect moment, because that's just a fantasy. We have to make each moment perfect to understand its gravity. You'll see her face everywhere, in every reflection. Don't wait before she gets on some flight, or it'll simply be a missed connection. Thank you. Now, the next act that I'm about to call on stage is our final act for the evening. A little bit about him. He was recently featured in Brute India. Yeah, it's huge. Brute Hindi. He is a brilliant writer, a brilliant artist. कहते थे अपने आप को कलंकारिस्ट, लेकिन अब थोड़ा अलग अलग नाम से जाने जा रहे हैं. तो can we have a huge round of applause for our final act of the evening, Sahil?
थैंक यू हर्ष इतनी तारीफ करने के लिए. ये वीडियो मैं पापा को भेजूँगा. हाँ, तो मैं ब्रूट पे फीचर हुआ था क्योंकि मैं वायरल हूँ, ऐसा उनको लगता है. नहीं, मुझे सर्दी है बस. हाँ, तो मैं ना 6ठी क्लास से लिख रहा हूँ. तो 6th में जब मैं था तो लिखता, मैंने पहली बार लिखा था ग्रीटिंग कार्ड में अपने दोस्त को देते हुए कि चम्मच में चम्मच, चम्मच में जीरा, मेरा दोस्त लाखों में हीरा.
क्या बात है.
हाँ, ऐसे ही लिखता था. तो फिर मुझे समझ में आया कि नहीं, ऐसे नहीं लिखना, थोड़ा किसी के लिए लिखना चाहिए और ऐसे लिखना चाहिए. तो मैं 8th में एक क्लास में एक क्रश थी मेरी, मैंने उसके लिए लिखा था कि मोहब्बत में तुझसे नज़रें मिल गई खामखा, मोहब्बत में तुझसे नज़रें मिल गई खामखा. उसने पलट के बोला आशिकीबाजी छोड़ खाना खा. तो मुझे समझ में आया कि नहीं, थोड़ा और अच्छा लिखना चाहिए. तो फिर मैंने स्कूल जब पास हुआ तो पहली बार कॉलेज में एक क्रश थी, उसके लिए फिर लिखा मैंने. और इस बार मैं उसको प्रपोज करने के लिए गया था, तो मैंने उसको बोला. और ये दिसंबर की बात है और दिल्ली में पता है कितने लोग दिल्ली से हैं? अच्छा, कोई नहीं है. ओ हाँ, तब ठीक है. तभी मैं कहूँ ये सेफ स्पेस क्यों है. नहीं, अरे मैं दिल्ली में. हाँ, तो वहाँ लिखा उसके लिए कि तेरे सर्द इश्क में मेरा दिल स्वेटर हो गया है, तेरे सर्द इश्क में मेरा दिल स्वेटर हो गया है. उसने फ़ोन निकाला कि भाई इधर आजा मैटर हो गया है. तो मुझे लगा कि नहीं, अब ऐसे तो नहीं होगा, ऐसे नहीं लिखा जाएगा, कुछ अच्छा लिखना पड़ेगा. तो मुझे किसी ने सजेस्ट किया कि किसी ऐसी चीज़ पे लिख जो या तो लिखा ना गया हो या तूने कभी उस पर पढ़ा ना हो. तो मेरी जो अगली पोएम है जिसको मैं मतलब सुनाने वाला हूँ, वो है, उस पोएम का टाइटल है इनकॉग्निटो. और मैं आपको मतलब टाइटल बता रहा हूँ, बाकी आप समझ जाओगे. बस मेरी एक रिक्वेस्ट है कि जब आप इस कविता को सुने तो उनके शब्दों को इंग्लिश में ट्रांसलेट करते रहें, तो आपको समझ में आएगा क्यों. तो शुरू होती है. आवाज़ को कम कर दिया और नया खोजा, खोज की शुरुआत में मैंने अपने मन पर वासना का सीमेंट डाला. मैंने इस खोज से पहले कंसेंट निकाला. मैंने धोखेबाज बीवियाँ देखी और बदलते परिवार देखे. मैंने देखी सौतेली माँ बहनें और रोगों के इश्तेहार देखे. मैंने आबरू काफ़ी सस्ती देखी. मैंने भीड़ की ज़बरदस्ती देखी. मैंने बंदूक की नोक और गले पर खंजर देखा. मैंने देखी चालसाजी और बेहोशी का मंजर देखा. मैंने बंदूक की नोक और गले पर खंजर देखा. मैंने देखी चालसाजी और बेहोशी का मंजर देखा. मैंने बड़े दानव, छोटे बच्चे और नपुंसक देखे. मैंने देखे रोते बंधक और चीखते हिंसक देखे. और इस खोज के अंत में मैं एक मांस का टुकड़ा बजा आया. मुझे समझ में आया कि मुझे हिंसक चीख में ही सबसे ज़्यादा मज़ा आया. पर यह वासना मुझको ख़राब कर रही है. इस क्षणिक मज़े का कविता हिसाब कर रही है. पर ये वासना मुझको ख़राब कर रही है, इस क्षणिक मज़े का कविता हिसाब कर रही है मुझे, इसलिए मुझे इस खोज को रोकने का इरादा करना होगा, उसका आवाज़ को ज़्यादा करना होगा, ताकि उसे जवाब मिल सके जो पूछता है कि लोग आवेश में वासना पर सवार क्यों होते हैं, जो पूछता है कि आखिर इतने बलात्कार क्यों होते हैं। थैंक यू सो मच। इसलिए मैंने शुरुआत में थोड़ी लाइक अरे कितने लोग इस शहर से बाहर के, मतलब बाहर से आए हैं? लगभग सभी। तो ये जो अगली कविता है इसका शीर्षक है मुँह, और ये थोड़ा लाइट है तो सुनिएगा कि वो किरदार जो कहानी से भागा था, कुछ चोरी की कविताएं लिए था, उसके पास दिखावे का मुखौटा नहीं, सुना है फिर कभी वो अपने शहर लौटा नहीं। उसके सितारे उसकी तरफ रास्ता तय कर रहे थे, नए शहर के भी लोग उसके सवालों से भय कर रहे थे। मुझे यकीन है उसके सामने अलग सा रास्ता रहा होगा, उसके पास सपनों से एक भरा बस्ता रहा होगा, पर उसने सपनों को रफू कर रखा था लाल धागे से जो उसकी आंखों में दिखाई देते थे। उसकी उबड़ खाबड़ पसलियों में थी बातें जो उसको सोख रही थी, उसके बिखरे हुए बालों में थी कुछ व्यथाएं जो उसको लौटने से रोक रही थी। ये बातें कुछ भी हो सकती हैं, शायद ये बातें उसके मिट्टी के चूल्हे पर उसके मिट्टी के चूल्हे या उस पर की लकड़ियाँ हों, या फिर वो दरारी दीवार और उसकी पपड़ियाँ हों, शायद बाप से बिगड़ते हुए रिश्ते हों, या फिर किसी पुरानी लोन की किस्तें हों, पुराने शहर की कोई रवायत उसे खटकती हो, या फिर उसकी छत टपकती हो। तुम्हें इन बातों से मतलब नहीं होगा, पर मैं तुमको बताना चाहता हूँ कि कब वो किरदार नींद से जागा होगा, कब वो किरदार कहानी छोड़कर भागा होगा। ऐसा तब हुआ होगा जब वो अपनी ही कहानी में अपने हिस्से का प्रार्थी बन गया होगा, इसी क्रम में वो स्वार्थी बन गया होगा। स्वार्थी होना तो शुरुआत है विद्रोही होने की, विद्रोही होना शुरुआत है निर्मोही होने की। निर्मोही होने से पहले तू और मैं की ऊहापोह है। ऊहापोह मतलब होता है केओस। निर्मोही होने से पहले तू और मैं की ऊहापोह है। फिर याद आता है कि मैं ही सबसे बड़ा मोह है, पर इस मोह से कुछ भी छोटा नहीं, इसलिए वो फिर कभी अपने शहर लौटा नहीं। थैंक यू सर।
बहुत ही खूब, थैंक यू साहिल जी, थैंक यू सो मच। साहिल जी किधर है? सॉरी, थोड़ा वो लाइट में दिखते नहीं, लेकिन आपकी बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ, मैं बोल रहा हूँ ये लाइट मेरे मुंह में आ रहा है। थैंक यू सो मच। ह्यूज राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज फॉर साहिल। So, we have come to the end of our poetry open mic. So, just a few things before we go. This video is being live streamed on YouTube. The link is available. You can just go to type Habitat Studios. You'll see my face. So just click on that link and you can. There are a lot of illegal softwares, not made by you, ma'am. Illegal softwares that you can use to download those videos. So feel free, use those videos. Download them, and if you're uploading any picture or any reel on Instagram, please give credit to the Indie Habitat team. It's very, very important. If you're uploading a picture on Bumble, if you are, तो age के साथ डालना है ना सबको. So please give credit there also. You guys will get the pictures in your DMs in 6 to 7 business days. Today's Sunday. Don't message Habitat tomorrow morning saying, where's my pictures? You're not going to get them. If you message, 6 to 7 business days में आ जाएंगे. And if you want to perform again, process is the same. There'll be a meme. You know those memes? Brilliant. No, I make them. I'm not kidding. You can see those memes. You can type yes, and a person from the team will get back to you with your slot. So can we have a huge round of applause for Habitat Studios, for Aditi Hirani up there, for Yash Rajiv Barse. And right before we go, I'm going to narrate a small poem to just wrap up the evening. This poem is called The Girl of My Dreams. It's my favorite poem. Akshada's probably heard it like 15 times already. It's called The Girl of My Dreams. Hindi mein kahe to Sapno ki Rani. Correct? I closed my eyes, but I saw her there, standing in front of me, radiating with elegance. She looked like a queen. It had been 15 years, and she was the first girl to ever steal my heart. Who knew life would be so kind to give me another chance to restart? Praying to God she remembered me, I approached her with nervous hands. Hoping she could spare a few moments, I asked her for a dance.
She held my hair, she held my hand as I led her to the floor. I asked her if she remembered who I was. Trying to place me in her head, she took a long pause, waiting until she realized it was the same person who fell for her as a kid. Then she nodded in agreement, and I understood that she did. She held my hand as I led her to the... As the song began, we reminisced on our childhood. Reliving those memories, we felt something we never knew we could. She held my hand and walked with me to look up at the sky. It was in that moment I knew I had to tell her that I felt the same as the years went by. I tried to pull her close to me to feel her heart against mine. As we held each other, it felt like two souls were lost in time. Butterflies in our stomach, giggling with laughter, we forgot our despair. The minute our eyes locked with sparkle, we knew it was love that was in the air. I held her waist and I bent down to give her a kiss. But my alarm went off as my eyes opened, and I was robbed of that moment of bliss, which is why the girl of my dreams will unfortunately always remain the girl of my dreams. My name is Harsh Malhotra. You guys have been fantastic. Have a great rest of your day.